And then how long is it gonna take you to edit and have it posted? Like within a week? I bet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we was having some technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but we got a great podcast episode for y'all today, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest on with me, basketball trainer, mentor, good friend of mine, my boy Addison Howard. You feel me, Addy? I don't know if he gonna want me to call him Addy or not, but I'm gonna
It's
call
fine.
him Addy.
Yeah. It's fine.
I would call him Addy. You feel me? But yeah, man.
Uh,
So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, now let me cut my shit back on. Cut my shit back on. Alright, hold on. Oh shit. My shit tweaking again. Mm, what?
Anyway.
Mm, I just
There you
need.
go.
Yeah, hold on. Let me switch it back to my. Oh my. So look, I had to get a little. Uh. I had to get a little. What's it called? A little USB thing,
Okay.
cause my shit was fucking up. So now I'm trying to. My shit tweaking. I think it's got like a short in it or something.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it's got like a short in it or something. But it's cool. It's whatever. Uh, but yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. It's a little soundboard on here. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I said, yeah. Hold on. We got something else. Hold on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My dog, man. So, Um, we're just gonna do a quick intro, real quick. Just let the people know who you are, where you from.
So I'm Addison Howard. I grew up in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. So it's a Philadelphia suburb. So I live 20 minutes away from Center City. Uh, Philly. So basketball is obviously super prevalent around here. I grew up in the Iverson era, so everybody plays basketball. It was my age. There's not really any other sport. Anybody else played, growing up, Iverson was everywhere. So always played basketball growing up. Um, and then played until I was in high school, and then stopped before college, and been training pretty much since 2022, and developed into coaching teams, AAU teams, and travel teams for my local community, and then training some amazing young players, and becoming a high school coach in my area too. So just very thankful for all the opportunities that I've been given so far.
For sure, for sure. Um, so what got you into the coaching? Like, did you go to school for it? I don't know if you told me if you went to ever been
Um,
to school or anything for it.
so no, I didn't go to school for coaching. What actually I got into it when I was living in Seattle for a couple of years, and then I moved back to my hometown. And then I was trying to fill in, my days, like I was just trying to fill in my free time with, my actual job I had at the time.
Yeah.
So I called one of the local like guys that I know, like coaches, like the travel teams, and that's really how I got into it. got into coaching specifically. And his name's Kevin Harris. Hook me up. Shout out Kevin Harris.
Word. Shout out Kevin Harris, man.
Yeah.
So what's the overall goal for right now? Like, are you uh are you I know well, I know basketball is in, but are you coaching right now? Like, what's the main thing you're doing right now?
So I'm definitely coaching right now. I'm definitely training right now. Those are the two things I'm doing most consistently. I train kids every single day. All across the state pretty much. I go on clinics to colleges, to learn from these best coaches around, in the country, in the area. And I coach at, as I said, one of my local high schools, Ben Salem High School. So uh, I'm doing that as well. So pretty busy with time right now.
Word. Well, I'm glad you made time for us, man. I definitely needed this. Um, See, I know, but let the people know like some names or some people who done you came across, came through your teams, whatever the case may be.
Well, the biggest one would probably be Thomas Sorber, drafted Oklahoma City Thunder, lottery pick. Wish him the best for his career and continue to see his growth. Uh, our younger guys are looking really good right now. Patrick Jojua, he's incoming. Well, he's a sophomore now at Pennsbury High School. He's a Division 1 prospect. Braden Clark, Division 1 prospect at Pennsbury High School. So those are the most notable names that I have in my little will right now. But we're just looking to obtain more, and blessings will keep coming.
Word, word. Is there any big sponsors behind y'all right now?
I wish, we were working, with Under Armour, but it's hard to have a partial Under Armour contract in 2025.
Yeah,
I'd rather, go a Puma route, even though the circuit isn't as big, but you'll get better players because, nowadays, parents and players are gonna go to where the less amount of money is.
yeah,
I mean that they have to pay.
yeah.
So regardless of like how good the program is or not, like whatever's cheapest for the parent is most likely what the kid's gonna do, no matter how good he is. So
I
that's the
feel that
option that most people, not even just myself, try to provide.
for sure. Um, what do you look to get into any other sporting ventures? Maybe like football or baseball teams or anything like
So
that?
I've actually put in a thought of starting my own, or not necessarily my own, but being a part of starting an AAU baseball program. Nothing has came to any fruition, but I have had talks about starting something like that. And I actually coached flag football for the first time this year, and that was a disaster. So I
I was
think
just finna
I
ask how that
fell.
go.
Yeah, that was a disaster. So I think I'm gonna shut up and dribble.
I feel
Yeah,
that. Basketball, I
yeah.
do feel like basketball is a lot more straightforward though, for real, for real. Like football, you gotta learn
Right.
a
Yeah.
lot of things, bro. You gotta learn a
I mean,
lot of things.
exactly. I grew up playing it, like, so seeing basketball and like learning more things about basketball just becomes second nature. Where like learning like how someone needs to hit the A gap correctly is like learning algebra all
Yeah,
over again.
bro,
You know what I'm
that shit
saying?
is
Like,
crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Right.
Um, so what's the goals for the future? Like, you plan on expanding, potentially putting it somewhere, like getting a location somewhere else to try to help with scouting, or you just cool with just traveling?
Well, to be honest, genuinely, I have no idea because I don't know where either coaching or training could take me. But the one thing I do know for sure is that they don't coincide.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever the best opportunity gives for me, that's where I would probably end up going. Whether it be a training or coaching, I don't prefer one or the other, because I love basketball, so I'm gonna love what I do.
Yeah. If you could pick one though, which one do you favor?
I think my dream job would probably to be a Division 1 college coach over any other job.
Any particular school?
Not necessarily like a big school,
Yeah.
but like I would prefer college over NBA
Yeah. I feel that.
if I'm a coach. Yeah,
I feel that. I feel
yeah,
that. Word. So, speaking of the NBA, let's talk about some
right.
prospects. What's some prospects you got in mind? What prospects do you like for this year?
I think. I'll start off by saying I think this class is better. I think there's about four people that might be better than Cooper Flag in this draft class, and I'm on record saying this is my first time saying it on a podcast or on camera. But I like Darren Peterson over Cooper Flag. He reminds me a lot of Kobe Bryant. I like AJ DeBonsa over Cooper Flag. He is a pure scorer, clearly already ready for the next level. He is the next level. I like Mikael Brown Jr. at Louisville. Nobody's talking about him, and I don't know why. And I like Koa Pete. Those are my top four personally
No
in
Boozer?
order.
No Boozer?
Uh, I personally for me, I think Cam Boozer is going to be a really good player in the NBA. But like from what I personally have seen from him, like, do I see a superstar? No. Like, he reminds me of like when I would watch highlights of Chris Kaman at Georgia Tech, or like if I'm watching, like, I'm not trying to be funny or nor disrespectful. Like, obviously the game has evolved. Chris Kaman was like, what, fifth pick in the draft? They was talking about drafting Chris Kaman over D
Hey,
Wade. I'm really not trying to be
But Chris
disrespectful.
Kaman did not have the athleticism of Boozer, bro.
I agree with that, but I think my point would probably be like if you have to go between the upside of a superstar or gonna get that solid floor, I think you go with the upside of the superstar because Cam's gonna give you a solid floor. Like he's gonna give you like I think at worst in if at his best at his worst it would be like 15-10 or 15-8, which is serviceable. Like that's what John Collins is giving you. And I'm not saying he'll be John Collins. I'm just saying like if that's the worst he's gonna be, he's still a good player in the NBA. If that's his worst, like I think his best could be like 22-10. I don't see him being like a 27 per game score. I don't even see him being Zion, and like I don't even think Zion all that.
Zion is up for debate, but we could talk about Zion
Yeah.
in a minute. Uh,
Okay.
so what do you think are the biggest flaws with Boozer? Because of course we know the other one is I wouldn't say not as skilled, but he's not on the front. He's not on the in the front line of picks.
Correct. You're
You
talking
know what
about
I'm saying?
yes.
Yeah. So,
Correct.
what would you think his biggest flaws are then? Like, because clearly there's a disconnect here from you and a vast
I think I would
majority of
agree with that.
everybody else.
I think I would agree with that. No, I really would.
There's a severe disconnect. So what do you feel like what is it about him that's not putting you or putting him you doesn't have you putting him at that next level?
Like just from my eye test, I feel like I'm watching the absolute best version of Taj Gibson. Like I'm not, and I'm not, I'm not trying to be funny. Like I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like genuinely, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I feel like I'm watching if Taj Gibson maximized his talent. Like that's what I feel like Cam Boozer would be. I don't even think he'd be Carlos. Like genuinely, I don't see Cam Boozer. Ella, like I'm just being honest. I personally don't see Cam Boozer developing even a Zebo game in the paint, and that's not even a slight. Zebo's
I
post
don't,
work,
but see, this
you
the
know.
thing though. This the thing though, Addy. I really don't feel like he needs to have a severe big man game. We're going more into a stretch. This is more of a stretch world now. You feel me? Like if you can't stretch the floor, if you can't five wide, you know what I'm saying?
I
Literally
agree with you.
spread it out. Even be able to push that bitch up a little bit. You see, they trying to put the start. They trying to put what's this? Which one is in, at the Rockets? Amin.
Yes.
You see, they trying to get him to handle the ball more. He's not a
Right.
ball.
Yeah.
He's not a ball handler. Jason Kidd trying to
Right.
do it with Cooper Flag.
Right.
People there. That's now where we're going with things. So why do you not think that that still wouldn't put him at? You know what I'm saying?
I think the only thing elite about him is his athleticism, right? And like players, like we've seen players like that before. Obviously, he's much better than Stromile Swift, like already. Like he's much better than someone like Jonathan Bender, like already. But like Hakeem Warwick, like he's that athletic, but he has game. I'm not saying he's a bum. I still think he's much deserving of being a top five, top six pick. I'm sure he'll go higher. But I'm saying, like, would I be surprised if he ends his career with no All Stars? No.
I definitely think there's upside for the future of the league, considering the disappointment we're getting from a lot of the Zions, the RJ
Absolutely.
Barretts, the
Absolutely.
uh, I'm not gonna say John Morant fully because I feel a little bit
That whole
differently
draft
about.
class.
I feel like yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. But and then with that way the injuries are coming right now, like that could I feel like that could swing the tide too for how things were if certain players don't come back the same, like Jason Tatum,
Right,
Tyrese Halliburton. Like there's gonna be an
right.
imminent need for them to come back and be their same self, and if
Them.
they can't do that, it's gonna be a problem. And I feel like that just opens the door though for these younger guys. So what do you feel like makes AJ more of a top tier? Because to me, that's what the same hype that he's getting. Of course, we seen Cooper Flag. We even seen it with
Absolutely,
Ace Bailey, the freak of nature.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He's 6'9", 6'10", can do this and that, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We even seen it with Brandon
Right.
Miller. We seen it then.
Definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
We've seen this mold, this build before. So you tell me what makes you feel like he's more compatible with the league.
Just the willingness he has to not be afraid of one-on-one dominance. He's already probably the best post scorer in the country. Like he scores so efficiently
You gotta
from a,
pop it out, gang. That was
like a
that he's
like a turn fade. Like
ain't no way you finna give him that right now.
he genuinely looks like Carmelo Anthony in the post, and like, I'm like Carmelo on the Knicks. His game is so smooth
BYU ain't
offensively.
played nobody.
They don't need to. Like it's about him. Like I'm not worried about what anyone else is doing because nobody else is on his level. Like wait till they
Do you
play
feel
Kansas.
like do you feel like who's a I was gonna use Michael Porter Jr., but he got hurt. Do you feel
Uh,
like players going to these type of schools being the focal point helps them? Like
of
if you
course.
like from a coach's standpoint, if you had to push a player to somebody, let's take NIL off the table, right? And just go genuine off of uh D1, D2, big name schools, Big 12,
Right.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? ACC, whatever. Are you pushing for them to go to a school and be more of a collaborative piece, or are you pushing the narrative of like you can go somewhere else and take over?
Personally, for me as a coach,
Yeah.
well, I would always tell the kid to go where you're gonna play, because you can always go somewhere else. Like especially in today's day and age, like you can go from D3 to D2 to D1 to the NBA, and that's just the truth of it. Because you never know who's looking. The money's coming in and out. Everyone's trying to get better. Everyone wants the next big thing. The headlines bringing money too. So I would always tell every kid wherever you have the best chance to play, that's where you need to go.
Okay.
Yes,
So you don't feel like that kind of can cripple a player? Like, okay, I'm gonna use an example.
I do. I just don't think it'll cripple AJ because AJ is one of them ones.
I feel
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. This another thing though. I do feel like his path is already chosen for him.
he's serious, but he's not. He's not like the way he
The
gets
same
hype
way
is because of his self promotion. He's not better than Darren
it's the same way
on
Cooper
Kansas.
Cooper Flags was.
Yes, yes, but I think Cooper's was more media based for whatever reason, and AJ markets himself. Like AJ would mic himself up during these high school games, and then like post the stuff. Like Cooper wasn't like he knew how to market himself. So I'll give that to AJ, and that also brought on a lot of hype. Where Cooper's was a lot of media made. I
I
don't mean to
mean,
say for whatever reason
we
because
can't we
Cooper's was
can't
all
we can't say neither one of them not media made. They both OT.
definitely.
They both running in the same lanes that Lamelo and Zion was running through and all
No
that.
question.
They
But
running through the same
AJ's
lane.
fan base, I 100% agree with you. I think Cooper's fan base is more so people like us, and AJ's fan base is more so kids. Because like he that's his target audience, kids. He's a superstar in their eyes. I'm around these middle school kids. I'm around these high school kids. They
I
you
really
can't
feel
say
like
nothing
you
about it.
making this. I really feel like you making this a black and white thing at this point.
No, 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 no. AJ Debanza, like the kids love AJ to death. Like I know kids that got AJ Debanza BYU jersey,
Yeah,
white kids.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's just his target audience. Where like Cooper Flag's been on ESPN since he was like 15, 16. Like AJ wasn't on ESPN until his senior year. But all the kids
But
knew
do you
about him
not?
because AJ be posting stuff on the TikToks and the Instagrams.
But see, do
And
you
he's
not think?
doing that.
But do you not think that Cooper Cooper being out the way now and finally being in the league now that that helped bring him out of the shadows, if you ask me, because they were kind of. I feel like it was more so of a battle of who's gonna.
Oh, okay. So I think I was misinterpreting your question. I don't think that AJ was necessarily in the shadows because of Cooper. I just think they're marketed differently.
Okay.
Like I don't think that I don't think that kids don't like Cooper Flag because Cooper's more so on mainstream media. And I don't think adults don't like AJ because like you really have to go on TikTok to really see him. Like
Yeah.
that's not, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
think that with the target audiences of like how they want to portray, but AJ is also in high school doing stuff like this. So he's gonna market himself to, you know,
I mean, bro.
people
See,
who look
see.
up to him.
We gotta. I ain't gonna lie, low key, bro. It's hard. I know it's gonna be hard, but some of us gotta stop overhyping some of these kids in high school because
I
like
agree.
there's literally such a big gap when it come down to talent and in a high school game. Like not talking about AAU where you really gotta pay and really take the time and shit like that. Like a
But
high
that's true.
school game, like bro, Zion when bro, if you go look at Zion's, I'm just using him as an example because he's the first name on,
Right.
bro. Some of his highlights is on kids that's 4 foot tall.
Literally.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like come on,
Literally, yes.
gang. Like me going to a was he going to a public school?
Yeah, I think he went to Spartan. No, no, no. He went to Spartanburg Day School.
Like it felt like a public school, bro, because it was no
It might have been.
competition. It was no
Yeah, I don't
competition, bro.
know.
It's not even like a Chino Hills where they was at,
No.
Lamelo and them was at least playing some comp out there. You feel me? It was it
Yes.
was it was Cali comp. You know, it was state comp that
Yes.
they playing. You know what I'm saying? Like versus
Serious.
uh he not playing nobody, bro. Like he wasn't playing nobody.
No. No. No.
They
No. No.
certain people not playing nobody, and it kind of overhypes them coming in like
Correct.
uh.
I'm not
Let me
throwing no
see.
shade
Let me see. I'm trying to
other
think
than
of
Mikey
somebody else.
Williams.
Okay, Mikey. That's another.
Yeah,
That's
I
another
thought.
great
Yeah.
example. Like not really playing nobody. Um, and I feel like him traveling around kind of made him pop a little bit more to it. Kind of made him a hot commodity.
I agree, but at least Mikey was like, I'll give it to him. Like his stardom was bigger than his actual talent. You know what I'm
What?
saying? Like Julian Newman was just
You feel the
he
same way
only
about
got
like a Bobo?
no because he made the league.
Okay.
Yeah, he made the league.
I
I
mean,
don't care if we play one game.
how many games did he play for Oregon? Like 10, maybe
Like, hey,
8?
bro, I know he got that check.
I ain't gonna lie.
So he got
Bobo is a bucket though. Bobo is a
definitely,
bucket. He's a bucket.
definitely.
I ain't never gonna take that away from my boy. But I feel like he don't give a damn about basketball either.
Shout out Manu Bol, Philly legend.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I feel like he don't give a damn about basketball. But since we already on the hoop topic, let's go ahead and get into the NBA.
All right, let's do it.
All right, hold on. All right, so NBA, we got we since we already talking about the rookies, and let's go ahead and go into that. Who is your give me 5 rookies that are standing out to you right now.
So I got this. I've been thinking about this question.
Hmm.
You know, I already have my list prepared and ready.
Okay.
You know, at number five, we're gonna go Concanupple. The
Okay.
stat sheet
I
doesn't
like that.
show,
I like that.
right?
I like
But
that.
I promise he's making plays that I didn't even know he could do at Duke. At Duke, we had no hint that he had traits of being an elite playmaker.
Yeah.
I'm low key seeing that for the Charlotte Hornets right now with Concanupple.
I ain't gonna.
I am very impressed by him
You
and the
weren't
Charlotte
watching.
Hornets. To be
You
honest,
weren't watching Duke then, cause he was
I
feeling
wasn't.
he was feeling that role, bro. Like real shit. He helped Cooper's game so much be able to be so free because his back to the basket game, his game is so mature to me. Like that's really what I love about Concan. Like his game is so
I
mature to
wasn't
me.
familiar. I was not familiar with his game. Like I'm gonna keep it a bean because after Reed Shepard last year, I go another one. Like I'm just thinking like you feel what I'm saying. So then McCon Canupo is showing me something that's Reed Shepard is not.
Yeah.
That's really, I'm really impressed with him. Number four, Dylan Harper. I gotta give it to him because I know he's been playing with the injury. I know he's actually kind of out now, but he needs to just take that next step of aggression offensively,
Hmm.
right? Because like you're the number two pick, whether you're coming off the bench or not, you need to show why you were the number two pick, right? And
You
he
feel like he's not
does at
aggressive enough?
times, not for my liking, not for a
Okay.
number two pick. Right, like I genuinely need to see much more from him, right? Because right now, I'll go to my next one before I get blasphemous.
Okay.
My number three. This one was tough because I was 3-2. I was trying to give Cooper Flag the benefit of the doubt, but I gotta put him at number three right now.
I ain't
Like,
gonna
and,
lie.
and
He's not in my top five.
he's been absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
And I want to give him the benefit of the
Yeah.
doubt because I know the skill set and I know
Yeah.
the
Yeah. We
talent.
know the
We
talent is
all
there,
do.
but I'm not. I'm
Like,
not. I'm not cutting no slack. I ain't gonna lie to you.
the yeah, like I'm
I
very
expected more.
100%. Like it's like we didn't expect you to be Andrew Wiggins because that's what you look like, right? Because and it's very disappointing. It's giving big dog. It's giving Ben Simmons. Like, and this is not what we want to see. Not from him. Like you know what I mean? Not from him. This next pick gonna shock you, bro. The team is so bad that don't nobody talk about him. But the bull Igor Demon on the Nets. I'm telling y'all, he's a problem. I know he hasn't shot any threes. I know Coach Jordy Fernandez
That's where
has
you
said
lost me.
something about
This is where you. This where you
he
lost
is
me.
not. People aren't watching. They not watching the Nets
Of
because
course
and
not.
they're not watchable. I got you. I got you. They're not watchable. You know what I'm saying? They're not watchable. Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like that. They're not watchable. I
Like
get it. And I know he just got caught out by the coach, but he has something. He has something. Also, honorable mention, Coward
I wasn't a
on the
fan.
Grizzlies.
I wasn't a fan
I
of
liked him
Igor
a
Demon
lot.
coming in.
He's my number two, and I think he has legitimate potential in this league. If the Nets get rid of Michael Porter Jr.,
Michael
Cam Thomas,
MPJ
uh,
hooping. They need to get rid of Cam Thomas.
this is the worst team in NBA history. How is he
Nah,
hooping? They do
let's
nothing
not
at
do
a high
that.
level. They
Let's
can't
we
shoot.
could
They can't
I
rebound. They
could
can't
think
dribble.
I could think of some worse teams.
No, you can't.
If
That
you give me
Hornets
time
team had more buckets.
if you
That
give me
Hornets
time to
team,
sit what Hornets team? Which one?
the one that won like 8 games in the lockout year.
We can
They
go to
better than them, bro.
we go to Bobcats. This team this
Bro,
not the
that's what
worst
I'm
team.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
That
yeah yeah
Bobcats
yeah.
team is
Yeah.
better.
N-
Hey, Sixers
Nah,
process, we went 10-72. I like my guys.
no,
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I like
nah,
my guys. I
nah.
like Hollis Thompson.
MPJ he almost averaging 30.
MPJ is the epitome of like he's genuinely borderline horrendous. Like he's supposed to
I loved MPJ coming into the league. I was a huge
and he
MPJ fan.
and he's regressed. Like he's
It
actually
regressed from
worse than
what?
he
He didn't
was
even have a major role on Denver. So what
because
does
he's
he
not good
regress
enough.
from?
He's
That's
not good
cap.
enough.
That's
He
cap.
he
He's
regressed
injured.
from being the number one prospect.
He's injury
I get
prone.
that. I get that, and I understand the back injury and all that. But
He's
like he
injury
on his
prone. But I wouldn't
Michael
say
Porter
skill. The
Jr.
skill isn't there. I'm not gonna say that. So you feel like the him for Cam Johnson. Do you feel like Cam Johnson was an upgrade? That what you finna tell me?
1,000% because
Yeah,
he's someone that knows how to do his job.
you're
Bro,
smoking.
Michael
You're
Porter
smoking.
Jr. takes shots like you know who Michael Jordan. I mean Michael Porter Jr. is. Michael Porter Jr. is the Michael Jordan of Caleb Loves. Like I've never seen people that are
He can
so
hit, but
mid.
he can hit him though.
Shaq can hit one. Like everybody can hit one. Michael Porter Jr. is on the worst team in the NBA and he's not getting off.
How is he
He's not
not?
getting. They're
How is he
0-6
not?
because they're 0
They're
6.
0-6
They're not
because they don't
competitive.
have the makeup of what they had, what they did with their six picks in in the draft was fucking terrible. That's
They
why.
don't have any good players
That's
other
why.
than Igor Demon. He's the best thing that they've done in like years since signing KD and Kyrie. He's the best thing since that, and they don't see it yet, but they will.
He's averaging a dub, bro. He's averaging 20, twenty
Bro, he
eight and
was
3,
average. Bro,
28 and
he's
3.
averaging a dub on the Nuggets with Jokic, who get more defensive attention. With Murray, who get more defensive attention.
What's
Now
his
you're the number one, and you averaging 20. Bro, he takes the worst shots I've ever seen. Like every time I go on my TikTok, I just see Michael Porter Jr. and then it's that TikTok. What is that? That new Future song? Let me know, Laugh, you love it when I knew what I am. And it's an air ball. It's every single time. It's MPJ air ball.
Hold
Or it's an
on.
edit of him on the stream.
Let me get
Not
to
getting better at his craft.
some advanced stats. Let me get to some. Hold on, man. Why is not NBA.com tripping? Players. Hold on. See, nah, bro. I feel like you tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. Hold on,
How?
bro. We not doing my boy like that. Hold on.
Like genuinely, how am I tripping? That's what I want to know.
We not we not doing my boy like that, Cuddy. We're not doing my boy like that, cuz.
Bro, he is ass.
Why I can't? Uh, see, I wish I could. If it wouldn't be taking me off of Discord for me to damn, I mean not taking me off Discord, but changing my screen, it's all good. But look, okay, so who your number one then? Let's get to the number one, cause you said second.
Oh,
Second was
no
Igor.
question about it.
Igor. So second is Igor Denham slash Coward.
Yes.
Okay, so you got to give me a little bit about Coward though, cause you didn't. I ain't. You ain't
So Coward, I was low key when they drafted him at the 10th pick, Cedric Coward. I was like, yo, who the hell is this?
facts.
Because he barely played. He played like 10 games at Washington State, and before that, he was D2.
It just
So
wasn't
I'm like,
much.
yo,
It
who is this
wasn't
dude?
much there.
No, like just not a lot of tape on dude. He comes into the league, he's killer. He's like one of the best players on the Grizzlies, and that's not saying much because that team is a dumpster fire. But he can shoot and he plays defense, so he's already showing traits of being 3 and D. So that signals for a long career, like at minimum. Like if you're at worst Robert Covington, you're gonna have a spot in the league for 10 years.
But do you not feel like him being on the Memphis Grizzlies could definitely fuck that up? Because the Grizzlies are
Um,
ass.
They are,
They
but like
ass.
maybe
They're
he
pretty
could
shit.
develop into. But like the worst version, the best version of 3 and D is like Kawhi Leonard, like PG. I'm not saying he'll be that, but I'm just saying like with the traits that he's showing, like he's gonna be somewhere in the middle of that
Okay, so
probably.
what is his floor then? Because see, we can't go straight to the.
Robert Covington,
Yeah, that's not good.
and, and no, that's good. That's I mean that's not
That's a
top player in the
that's
league.
not what
That's role
Memphis.
player.
That's not. I don't think that's going. I don't think that blossoms in Memphis.
I think long term he could be a Trevor Ariza. I really do.
The team
I think
hopper.
I I think he's a piece on a championship team. I don't think he's the big three. I think he's a strong piece.
A piece. Strong
I think
piece.
he's a piece. I think he's a piece.
What? Okay,
Like
so if you could take him off of Memphis right now, and put him on a contender. What piece? What contending team will you put him on?
I will put him on. Like this is assuming I have to make a trade, or am I just putting him on the
You
team?
just putting him on there. Let's say this team that you feel me, just grabbed
I'll
it.
probably I'll probably put him on Denver because Denver's the one thing that Denver is missing, and can't believe I'm saying this because
Cam
he's just not
Johnson.
good at basketball. No, no, no,
Nah,
no.
you just put Cam
But but
Johnson in
but
there.
they need someone to guard guards though.
But
Like
that's
he
what
can guard.
okay, that's what
He guards
MPJ was
guards.
there for.
MPJ can't guard anybody.
Stop that. He's a better defender to me than fucking Cam Johnson.
Maybe when he tries to. Like he's not a willing defender. He's
He's
not willing to
bigger,
do
he's
anything
bigger, he's
but shoot.
stronger. He may not
He
have
is for sure.
okay.
How about his effort? It is absolutely
We could talk
horrible.
about a lot of people's effort.
Absolutely, but if we're Michael Porter Jr. is bottom of the league in effort. He's bottom of the league in damn near everything. I'm about to pull up his stats. So Michael Porter, first off, he's number 17. Clearly, he's trying to like make a statement and want people to wear that number. No one's wearing your number, bro. No one's getting your jerseys in Brooklyn.
It's
I
17.
promise you.
17 is an ugly ass number.
They don't even rock. They don't even bang with the Nets up there. They like the New York Liberty. That's the New York Liberty games. WNBA they be packed out. You can get a seat for a Nets game for $8. It's in New York City.
Yeah,
$8 New York City ticket. That's how bad the Nets are.
The Nets are shit.
So Michael Porter Jr. He played the Sixers yesterday.
Mhm.
Or 2 days ago. He had 17 points.
Mhm.
Shot 7 for 23. He's and then went 1 for 12 from the 3 point line. He's a shooter, by the way. I mean, from 3 point line,
That's
one
one
for 12.
game, bro.
That's what he's shooting
That's one
33%
game.
from three.
Go to when they play who was it? Damn, who the fuck did they play? Was it the Raptors?
I see a game he had 32 versus the Hawks. only shot 9 threes. He went 12 for 20, 9 rebounds.
It's
But
there.
that's
It's there, bro. It's
it's getting
there,
Jordan
bro.
Poole. Jordan
Okay.
Poole.
And Jordan Poole's still getting contracts, and so is MPJ.
Ah,
So
Jordan
clearly,
Poole.
clearly
He is
that
who he is.
clearly that build is highly sought out.
Yeah, because there's talent, but the talent doesn't work hard. That's what Michael Porter Jr. is. Like
Jordan
talent is that.
Poole is literally a gunner. You talking about
Yeah,
MPJ putting up shots? Michael Porter
at
Jr. I
least.
mean, Jordan Poole is that times infinity.
No, I agree with you 100%. But like the problem is that Michael Porter Jr. actually thinks he's Poole, and he's not.
Jordan Poole don't think that.
He doesn't publicly say it
He ain't got to. He act like it.
because he knows better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Michael Porter Jr. knows
That
better. Like
different. The
inside,
difference
he
is
still acts
That
like
wasn't nobody giving a fuck about Jordan Poole when he was 15. Michael Porter Jr. been in the spotlight the whole time.
he's still living
So
off
that
that.
I mean, shit, he in the league now. So what? Wouldn't you?
And we're still
Yes,
talking about how he was
yes,
in
you
high
would.
school.
You would too.
No, I would not
Cause it
be.
would.
If I
Cause
was
it,
in the NBA,
bro. A lot of
you would be talking. Come on, bro.
A lot
We're
of
not
no no no
doing
no
that.
no 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 no. Look, no, I'm not saying living off of high school. What I'm saying is living off of the clout that you acquired since you were a jit. We can name a whole
Uh,
bunch of niggas that's still doing that right now.
I wouldn't need to.
Whole
Yeah,
bunch of
and
niggas.
that's why
And for
they're
him to
that's the problem.
have a ring too to match it,
He didn't do
start.
anything.
He didn't do nothing. You know
He
what?
didn't
We
do
gonna say.
anything.
You know what? We gonna
He's a
save that
role
because
player.
we getting sidetracked. We getting sidetracked. Let me hear the number one. Let me hear the number one rookie.
Oh, the number one rookie, without a doubt, the generator, VJ Edgecombe. When he got drafted to the city of Philadelphia, we knew here
This nigga
that
crossed his motherfucking fingers for
you
this.
know what I'm saying? We knew here that he was going to bring a championship to the city. We didn't know how soon, but it's looking like this year. I'll never forget. I get emotional
It's
thinking
looking
about
like what
Valdez.
year?
Like Valdez, Drexel,
No, no,
Edgecombe
no, no,
Jr.
no. What year? What year you say?
It might be this one because because you don't see it because the minute that Valdez Drexel Edgecombe Jr. said at draft night he was lifting off a generator and for him to go drop 34 in game one, breaking Iverson's record, that let us know, hey, he's hungry. We need people like that on the Sixers. Oh, you lift off a generator? I could tell. I could tell by the way you play. It's emphatic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh, bro, you hungry? I could tell. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He's still hungry them late
He
nights, and
is
guess what?
though.
He'll never be hungry
He is
again.
though.
He'll never be hungry ever again in
So,
his life.
so
Ever.
okay. So hold on. Where do you feel about Jared McCain now? What do you
Jeremy,
feel his place is now? Because y'all don't need to run no three guard set. That's not gonna work.
well, I think
Can't neither one of them play big. So
Jeremy McKeon will be solid off the bench. I mean, he definitely had 0 points tonight, but it was his
uh
first game back tonight.
off the bench?
Oh, yeah, he's off the bench for us. He was off the bench
No, I'm
last year.
saying that's where you like him coming off the bench.
He has to. He's too little. Because with him and Tyrese, they both can't start. And Tyrese Maxey is the best player in the league. So it's like it's just hard to start.
I got VJ my number one too though.
I don't
VJ
blame you. I
VJ
mean,
is nice.
Stevie
VJ
Wonder can see that. I mean, that's
VJ
the way the boy playing. Like,
VJ is nice, but you know what I'm saying. We gonna see if he elevates more than Dylan. I feel like Dylan Harper got more to work with to help him elevate
I agree.
a lot sooner than a lot of the other rookies.
I agree.
Playing with Wemby is like a cheat
It's
code.
insane. Yeah, it's insane.
That's a
I wish
cheat code.
VJ came into Embiid a couple years before,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Like
but I don't
that.
even know if that would still have the same effect just because of how gifted physically Wemby is. Like, he's absolutely insane.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. MVP year Embiid and the year before, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that would have that type of game I feel like is what helped Tyrese Maxey.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type of
No question.
game is what being able to play under stars like that, bro, like it's going to elevate a person, like period. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's going to excel you a lot quicker. And I think that was the ultimate goal with like a Cooper Flag, but the way the team Jason Kidd, he need to stop experimenting with Coop.
Correct.
You need to stop experimenting. Put him in his role. Put him in what he needs to go ahead and get to working on. Because if he was to leave from Dallas right now and get thrown to another team, they're not putting him at the point.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're not putting him at the point. So I don't even understand why that would be a thing to do
Yeah.
now
Well, they're 2-5, so they need to make an adjustment.
for sure. For sure. Okay, so we got the top five rookies. I like that though. I like that list. You lost me with Igor Denham, but I'm gonna let you
Just
have it.
watch out for him. Just
I'm gonna
watch
let
out
you.
for him.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm not watching out
Just
for
watch out
shit.
for him.
I'm not watching out for shit on the Nets. I'm gonna tell you that
Except for
right now.
Michael Porter Jr.
I'm not.
Apparently,
No, I'm no. This is the thing. I'm not watching out for him either. But I am a fan of his game. Do I
he's
think?
pitiful.
Do I think he's a top 20 player
In what?
in the NBA?
Who's a top 20 player? Michael Porter Jr. is a top 20 player in the NBA. Michael Porter Jr., I'm not trying to be disrespectful. He might not be a top 20 player in the state of New York. He might not be a top 20 professional basketball player in the state of New York. I'm not joking. I would take Brianna Stewart over Michael Porter Jr. Like, if we're talking about legacy for legacy, like player for player, obviously he would beat her on 1-on-1. But like he's like I would take Brianna Stewart, I would take Sabrina Onetsky, I'm taking John Cole Jones, I'm taking all them. I'm taking everybody on the Knicks. Like that plays over Michael Porter Jr. because they have more value to me than he will. How is he a top 20 player in the NBA? This dude's not even better than RJ Barrett. And he's like, how can you sit
Cause
here and say
cause
Michael
player
Porter?
cause players like John Morant playing like shit.
What does that have to do with
Zion
Michael Porter
playing like shit.
Jr. then?
Because coming into the season, John Morant was projected a number nine player in the world. Is he playing like that?
He's still better than Michael Porter Jr. by a lot.
He can't shoot a fucking rock in the ocean.
Michael Porter Jr. just shot 1 for 12 in an NBA game for free.
And
That happened in
so,
real
and
time.
still averaging a dub.
But
And what the
it
fuck is
happened in real
and
I
what the
would
fuck is
average a
y'all
dub
doing?
too if I took 30 shots a game.
Of course. Who else does he have it to pass to? Igor did him. The
He
fuck?
shouldn't be
He
the
ain't
one.
got
He shouldn't be
nobody
the
to
one
pass to.
shooting
And
the ball.
Cam Johnson
He
get the
shouldn't
ball
be the one shooting
and
the
don't
ball.
know how to pass. They have no ball movement, bro. Like there's nothing
Is
going on. Like he was way more efficient when you got a nigga like Jokic literally them swings and he catching that bitch. Yes, that's what he's for. Catch and shoot. Off the dribble, no. But we not finna act like Michael Porter Jr. is that shit compared to a nigga that literally can't do anything outside of the fucking paint. He can't
I'm
drive.
not trying to be
He can't.
funny.
John Morant cannot shoot. He cannot shoot.
So you're telling me with a
Michael Porter
straight
Jr.
face.
takes an excessive amount of shots, but John Morant cannot shoot. That's a fact.
You're telling me with a straight face that, and this that you would rather have Michael Porter Jr. than John Morant.
It depends on what my team look like.
And that's where you need to be drug tested immediately. And I'm not talking about
It
like for
depends on what
weed
my
or
team
nothing
look
like that.
like.
I'm
Right
talking about like
now,
the stuff
right
that
now,
people like are scratching off.
we
That's the
talking
stuff
about
that you
right
need to be
now.
tested
How
for.
many games we? Six
So,
games in? 7 games
yeah.
in? Right
Uh-huh.
now, 7 games in. You mean to tell me where do you? Okay, where do you put John Morant?
And if John Morant is the 60th best player in the NBA, that means Michael Porter Jr. at worst is the 150th best player in the NBA. I mean, at best,
You know
like
what?
it's just John
I
Morant is way better than him, bro. I'm looking
we
at like
we
I'm just is I don't think he's a top 25 player in the Eastern Conference. Like I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just really not. Like, is he better than Jalen Brunson?
no
Is he better than Cat?
no.
He better than Joel?
No, hell, right now, yes. Joel ain't got no good
Joel's still
knees,
putting up better numbers than him though, and he's
bro.
barely playing.
He's not taking no shots, literally like 15 feet away from the basket.
But he
The
doesn't
fuck, and
have to.
he's
Why?
seven
Because
feet.
we're efficient.
And he's seven
Because if
feet,
you're
and
broke, gotta fix it.
nobody's even playing. Nobody, they not double teaming him no more.
Is
No,
he better than
nothing.
Tyrese?
He's not getting
Joel is
no
still
type
getting
of
double team. He is. He is
barely,
because he's Joel.
barely,
He's because he's the process.
barely.
But is Tyrese Maxey better than Michael Porter Jr.?
Yeah,
Are
a
we
little bit.
serious?
Yeah.
Like why? But why are we thinking and rolling our eyes?
I didn't roll my eyes.
Because
I had to. You feel me? I had to process, bro.
is he better than Lamelo?
No. It depends.
Like, bro,
Melo
like I
be
don't even
man.
know why I'm
If
saying
we talking about
players like
bad shots too, you know what? I'm not even finna.
Miles. Like,
That's gonna take
bro,
the Melo. Lamelo takes some horrible shit. He does some horrible shit over there in Charlotte. Sometimes he can be doing some outlandish shit, but I feel like he plays too much. I literally feel like Lamelo don't give a fuck about shit half the time.
Bro, is Michael Porter like, bro? This dude is bad. Like, he's not even better. He's not better than
I'm
Pascal.
not finna stay on fucking Michael Porter Jr. with you all night.
Please
I
not.
need to now we finna go into the we finna go into the next segment. I'm not finna stay on this with you. I'm not finna stay on this with you. Hold on. I need me a bev. You got some alcohol?
Me? No.
You bullshit.
Ugh, I wish.
Okay. Next segment we got top five teams. I need it. East or West, don't matter. Or we could do top five East, top five West, however you feeling. But yeah, I need top five teams.
Number one, I gotta give it to OKC.
Okay.
Um, the
Are you doing
reigning
top five East, top five West, or you doing
just top five teams in the
okay,
league.
I bet.
Oklahoma City is the best team in the NBA just for
Right.
two simple reasons.
Okay.
Number one, they're undefeated
Right.
and they're coming off of winning an NBA championship and they're not even healthy.
Without J
So it
Dub
looks
is
like
crazy.
exactly, it looks like they've gotten better. Um, it looks like SGA, although his numbers don't look different, the real ball watchers know he is taking his game up to another level somehow. Um, so the stuff that they have going on is very concerning because they're a very good basketball team.
Taking 15 free throws though is definitely still it's still helping.
Yes, but I think that's a skill. Like because like the way he gets
Of
foul
course you know
calls
what? Of course
translate
you do. Of course you
because
do.
it translates to the playoffs though because of the way he tries to draw fouls. Where Harden's exaggeration of trying to draw fouls did not translate to the playoffs. SGA's does because he's actually drawing them into fouling them instead of baiting them like James would do.
So he ain't baiting.
No, I mean he's baiting, but like SGA's fouls come from because he's much more physical than James is. James could have been more physical, but he wasn't consistently because James wanted to be finesse unless he was going left. Because if he was going right, it was either a step back or a floater the entire time. He didn't want any part of it. SGA is physical with both hands, getting to that mid range spot or getting to the rim, no matter what. So that becomes a lot for defenders, and you have to be close on him. Otherwise, he's going to consistently make those 20 footers all game.
So you
Like
feel like
he's proven that.
so you feel like SGA is the better ball handler than
Then James Harden,
than that
no,
version of okay.
no,
So
I wouldn't. I'm still not even ready to put him as a better player over him.
okay, so
Ah, that's close.
so I'm confused then. Where does
I,
his
I
game
mean, I just think the way that they draw fouls is different because
okay.
of SGA's ability to get the calls in the playoffs.
I feel like he's slower. So
He's definitely slower.
that is a part of his IQ at this point.
Hey, he uses it. He uses it to his advantage.
Okay, so you got OKC number one. Who number two?
Oh shoot, I like Denver at number two for sure, because
Hmm?
I think Jokic is the best player in the NBA, and I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I think
There ain't
that
no doubt.
absolutely not.
Addy, you gotta stop with this
I mean, let's
nonsense,
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
bro.
Who's better than Jokic at basketball right now? Let's be real.
Oh my God, bro. But it's you saying that there's no doubt.
Not to me.
So Giannis doesn't have an argument.
Yes, he does.
So there's doubt.
No, people have an argument, but like, there's no doubt to me. Like, if Giannis has an argument, it's just for somebody else.
You said
Like,
you
you know what
was
I'm
not
saying?
gonna
Like,
come in here and do this bias shit.
I'm not
You
being
said
guys. Jokic
yeah,
is not my man.
you are being, but that's
No,
being
I'm not being
biased
biased. Jokic
because,
is not my
bro.
man.
Oh my God.
Like, just from what
Okay.
I see,
All right.
Jokic is the best player in the NBA. He's peaking at
So
a
how does
top
that
12 all time peak.
so how does that put them at number two?
Because the team isn't as good as the Thunder's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jokic has never played with another All Star, where SGA has like potentially an All NBA player and definitely multiple All Defensive players on the team. And the team is just better. Like, they took him to seven last year.
So you think the Denver Nuggets have the potential, as of how they look right now, to go to the Western Conference?
Absolutely, because they have Nikola Jokic.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta pop it out. Next
He,
team.
bro, Jokic peaks at a top 12, 13 all time level. He's better than your
Next,
favorite players.
next team.
Um, Number three, I got to go to the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not even trying to be biased, but with the way that the backcourt looks right now, and when Joel gets off minutes restriction, we're still not healthy. Paul George is coming back in a couple of weeks. I think our starting lineup with Tyrese Maxey, VJ, Paul George, Kelly Oubre, and Joel is a really scary lineup. And I think that makes us have the best bench in the NBA for sure. With McCain, Quentin Grimes, Watford, and Bona. Bona's quietly a top five rim protector in the league. If you don't believe me, check the numbers. 2K already knows. We already upgraded his badges to gold, high flying denier, all that stuff because people are seeing what Adem Bona is doing on the basketball court. He looks like prime Theo Ratliff. So I like the
Uh,
Philadelphia 76ers. Um, Number four, I'm going to put the Golden State Warriors. And the reason I'm going to put the Golden State Warriors is because in the fourth quarter, there's no lineup that I trust more than a lineup of Steph, Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, Draymond Green, and Al Horford. I don't trust any other team's five more than I trust that five to
you
at the end of the
got
game.
to be shitting me, bro.
I'm not. And then the number five, we got to put the Houston Rockets. They defend at a high level. They score at a high level.
So you got the Golden State Warriors ahead of the Rockets and the
I do.
Sixers.
No, I got the Sixers ahead of Golden State and the Rockets.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And you don't have so where the Spurs at to you?
Right where they belong outside of this. You know why? Because until they're inside of the playoffs, they don't belong in this conversation. I don't get moved after six
When the
games and what
fucking
they
last
do.
time the Sixers made it to the fucking playoffs?
We were in the playoffs every year, but last year and nobody played. Wemby didn't
In the
get hurt
playoffs
until
and did
March.
what exactly?
We lost. We still made it.
Cause
We
we
didn't,
cause
but
we
we
could, cause the Spurs got hella history. For them not to be in there the last few
none of these
years,
players
ain't
were on
even,
the team for
ain't
the
even,
history.
bro. Y'all
The
got,
Spurs haven't made the playoffs since this
first of
decade.
all,
They haven't made
y'all,
the playoffs in this decade.
y'all got y'all ass bust by a nigga your height,
By who? By whom?
by a nigga your height. How tall
Bro,
is Trey
Jalen
Young?
Brunson.
How tall are you?
Oh yeah, that happened too.
Oh,
Yeah, that happened too.
that's the
Yeah,
last major. That's the last time y'all been as far as that since fucking AI.
that's not true. We was
This
just in.
touching the
That's
playoff
not
shit.
true. That's not true. We was just in a. We make the conference semis all the time. We can't get past that.
What all the
We
time? When was the last time? Before that?
2023,
No,
2022, we lost to the Heat.
before that, because that was like,
That
what
was
was that? That was
2021.
20. That was 21. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
2021.
before that,
2019, Kawhi shot Raptors. 2018, year before we lost to Cleveland,
no.
and then yes, I'm telling you, I lived it. And
Mm,
then all the other years before, we were in the process because
eh,
Joel wasn't playing. Remember,
See,
we drafted Joel in 14.
and it's you just said that you not being biased.
How am I
Hey,
being biased? We added
hey.
VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe looks like a top contender. I mean, player in this league,
Wimby is
like
a fucking
potential wise.
alien, and they just
No,
lost their
there's
first
it's no
game.
knock. It's no knock
They
on
just
them.
lost their first game, and you
I
just
there's
literally
too
made
many
it seem
question
like
marks.
they should be at the bottom of the fucking list.
Absolutely not. But there's too many question marks because I need to see them. I need to see Wemby do
They're
this in
better than
games that
Golden
matter.
State, bro.
I don't agree with that. I don't trust any lineup they possibly have over any lineup Golden State will have in the playoffs. I just don't. I don't see how you can.
They're oh my god.
Nobody in there, nobody on that team has played meaningful basketball ever. The only person who has is De'Aaron Fox. Asked him last time that he was in the playoffs with. Who they lose to, by the way? When De'Aaron Fox was in the
The
playoffs.
fact
Steph,
that
50 ball, game
the
7.
fact the fact that Golden State still has a bunch of 40-year-olds does not pertain to fucking anything. They lost
Golden
to the
State is
goddamn
nice.
Rockets. Yes, I'm not saying they're bad, but what
The
I'm
Rockets are
saying
nice.
is I'm talking about the Rockets with Jalen Green.
No, they beat them.
That shouldn't even look.
They beat them,
You
and they would have beat the Timberwolves if Steph didn't get hurt because they have the best player in that series.
your top five is crazy, bro. Your five teams,
It's not top. It's not crazy.
yeah, bro.
It's not crazy at all.
You're wild, bro.
It's not.
You're wild, bro.
Bro, we talking about the Spurs. They haven't played a playoff team yet. The only team that they've played that has like legitimate playoff talent is the Mavericks, and obviously the Mavericks aren't playing right now, and they're not healthy. They blew out the Mavericks. I'll give them that. They beat the Nets by 11. They beat the Heat by 6. They beat the Pelicans by 4 in overtime.
Did you see the Golden State and the fucking Clippers game?
The Clippers are a good
Did you see?
basketball team.
Get the fuck.
The Clippers aren't a good basketball team because if the Clippers aren't a good
Fuck
basketball team,
no.
okay,
Fuck
then
no. They are
they're,
not playing like a
they're
fucking good
wrong.
team right now, Addy.
There've been six
You got.
games. Like I have sense. I don't have recency bias. Like the Clippers are a good basketball team. There's no question about it. They have
Oh my God. You
talk
can't
about the
have
Clippers
no
are a good
choice but
basketball
to. We're talking about right now. We can't talk about in February.
team. Yeah, right. I'm not talking about February. I'm talking about right
You gotta
now.
be
Because
talking
they're game
about
15.
February because they're right now they're not
But
good.
I take a lot of things into account
Yeah, like
other other
not
than record.
okay. So what do you take into account then? It's got to be
Who's on
names.
the team?
It's got to be
Who's on the
names. It's
team?
names.
Who's on the team?
It's
Kawhi
names.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is still a problem when healthy. James Harden
What's
is
the
still
score
a
to the game right
problem
now?
when healthy.
What's the score to the game right
The,
now?
the
Are they
Clippers
playing
game?
right now? Yeah.
Let's see. They're beating OKC by 10
And
at
how
the end of
many?
the first quarter.
Kawhi's not playing. So how many? How many Harden got?
Mm, interesting. Harden's got 17.
And what quarter is it?
The first.
And how much everybody else got?
Bogdanovich got 4. John Collins got 4. Chris Dunn got 3. Zubac got 3. And then Derek Jones Jr. got 2. Shout out Derek Jones Jr.
So what makes this a better team exactly? Cause two niggas.
No, they also got what's it called? Like Bradley Beal. He's injured.
So since you
Because
don't
at
have
this point,
since you don't have recency bias, I like that little smirk you gave. Do you think they gonna win this game?
no, my
Okay then. All
little
right then.
split
All
because
right
my
then.
guy
And
Derek Jones
why are
Jr.
they not gonna
Because
win
I
it?
don't think they're better than Philly. Because they're missing one of their best players.
When have you had them favorite this year? When have you had them favorite that they actually won? Because how many games have they won?
3. They're 3-3.
Oh, okay.
They've also been unhealthy.
I like how you just keep throwing every time another crutch you get back
There's no
straight,
crutch.
you throw another one right back up under there. There's
There's
also
no
been
crutch.
unhealthy. Nigga, they're always gonna be unhealthy. They're the
No,
fucking
no.
Clippers. They've been unhealthy since Doc Rivers. They're always
Niggas say
gonna be Doc.
Wemby's always going to be unhealthy then.
Why? Cause he had blood clots.
And
See,
he got hurt the year
that's
before
a
that.
shot. And then see you the Wimby shade when that was
There's no
unnecessary.
shade.
That was shade, bro. We wasn't talking
There's
about
no
Wimby.
shade.
You
People need
brought
to
up
stop
Wimby.
acting
You
like he's
brought
a
up Wimby
top
for
player
what?
in the NBA when he has not even played in a playoff game yet. Like, I don't care about what you do in the regular season. It's cool. I've seen this before. Like, genuinely. I've seen the numbers. I haven't seen the talent, but I've seen the numbers. Right? So it's like the numbers don't move me. Genuinely. Like, I need to see you do this versus Nikola Jokic in games that matter. Then I'll have a conversation about Wemby. But like him giving Anthony Davis like 40 whatever in game one, like the highlights are nice, but
Who
like that
has
doesn't move me.
the Sixers played?
The Sixers have played Boston twice. They
And who
played
and
Chicago
who
tonight.
hold the fucking phone. Stop right there. Cause that's the
Yeah.
lowest game y'all had against a defensive team without their best fucking player. Let's start
Cool.
there. Who? Jason Tatum, not on the team. They're starting a lineup with fucking Derek White and Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, we beat them and lost to them.
Exactly. But you got them ahead of the Spurs because the Spurs haven't played a playoff team yet, and you ain't seen nothing yet. That what you telling
The
me?
play, no,
You
the
play
Spurs.
you play you playing
No, that's not what I'm
Philly
saying.
behind with a backcourt of Tyrese Maxey and a rookie who you're praising,
Tyrese Maxey has already hit big shots in the
who has
playoffs.
not played in a playoff game. VJ Edgecombe has not.
Yeah, but Tyrese
Ain't done
Maxey's
shit in the
already hit
playoff. Who's
huge shots in the
playoff
playoffs.
relevant on the Philadelphia 76ers besides Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid?
Who's playoff relevant on the San Antonio Spurs at all?
Harrison Barnes has playoff experience.
Doing what?
Darren Fox
Riding
has playoff
coattails?
experience. It
Doing
don't matter.
what? Losing to the Clippers and not
We ain't say we didn't say what roles. And Harrison Barnes played a big role in them early Golden State years, especially in the playoffs. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Cause play matters, bro. It's not just about what's on the fucking scoreboard because you already done said that for somebody else. You've already said that for another player.
Yeah,
I know the
the
stats look
player wasn't.
bad, but yeah, I like his game.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I, I
that
wasn't.
was
I
you.
wasn't. I wasn't
See,
doing that for
so
Harrison
it
Barnes.
only matters. So it only matters to the people you feel like it matters to. That's
No, it
fine.
just doesn't matter to. No, it just doesn't apply to Harrison Barnes.
Okay. It doesn't
Like if you
apply to
said it to that
Harrison
player,
Barnes.
it probably would apply because it's
So who
Harrison
does it
Barnes.
apply to on fucking Philly?
I agree with you. It would just apply to Tyrese Maxey and what do you call it? And I guess
Uh,
Paul George when he comes back, whatever version we get out of him, because
okay.
hopefully he would still be able to shoot.
All right.
So, but as of right now, nobody on the Spurs has done anything relevant in the playoffs. This is a first year coach that they have. They don't have Pop. Like I'm not moved by. I need to see them do it when it matters. I love this, right? I want them to be good. I want Wemby to take that next step. I want to see him dominate the playoffs. The thing is, I have to see it. Am I delaying the inevitable? Maybe, and I'm okay with that.
Who has playoff experience on this new Rockets team?
Kevin Durant. That's why you traded Jalen Green for Kevin Durant because you get to Game 7 last year with all these young guys and you lose.
And what has he done
Now
without? What has he done without Steph?
he still made the playoffs though. He's
Okay.
been to a finals without Steph. Like
Okay.
I'm not sitting here saying that the Rockets are gonna win the championship. I think they can, but like KD has hit a lot of big shots in the playoffs with and without Steph. But even though he only won the championship with Steph, but
But you put him in. You put him in your top five.
absolutely because that team defends at a high level, and then when you have a score like KD, it just changes the game.
The team makeups are literally the fucking same, and you're just giving a nod to
Nah, no, they're
yes.
not
Okay. All
at
right.
all. Actually,
All right. All right.
yeah,
I see what type time Addy is on tonight, chat.
yeah, not at all.
We see what type time Addy is on. Addy's being a hypocrite tonight. He's
Not
got
at
his
all.
hypocrite. He got his hypocrite pants on. Okay. So while we're on that, then let's go to your overrated and underrated players,
I think my most
or
overrated.
or or we can do teams.
Okay, let's do teams because I definitely probably am much more opinionated on that. The most overrated team in the league in sports to me is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, please, what have anybody on this team done? They're saying that Evan Mobley is supposed to be the next big ticket. Who the fuck is buying a ticket to go see Evan Mobley play? I'm sorry, he's not going to be Kevin Garnett. It's just not there. Stop comparing him to them. The only reason that we spoke about Donovan Mitchell this entire offseason is because he got engaged to Coco Jones. Coco Jones is the reason we still talk about Donovan Mitchell. Nobody's worried about what he's doing on the basketball court. Get a left hand, and then maybe we'll talk. Darius Garland, let it go. The Chris Paul comparisons are over. You need to take your offensive scoring game to another level. If you guys want to be competitive, I don't want to hear anything about Cleveland Cavaliers and oh, I think Cleveland's gonna win the championship this year. Why? Why? Donovan Mitchell hasn't been out of the second round either, but then you'll see a player like Joel Embiid, who's been an MVP in this league, right? And get hammered for it. Why? Because he's a better player. But then why have Donovan Mitchell in those conversations? That's what bothers me about the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've done absolutely nothing. Nobody on their team has done absolutely nothing. It's just laughable to me. Number two is the New York Knicks. I mean, they're not going to win anything with Carl Anthony Towns at center. He's not physical enough. They're not going to win anything with Jalen Brunson at point guard because he's a miniature Iverson, and that's no shade. Iverson's my GOAT, but he's a miniature Iverson in a game where that shit doesn't work anymore. He doesn't have the team around him to do that. Mikal Bridges is nothing but a disappointment, right? That I like his little dance. I seen it like I like it. I like that little dance. I haven't seen it a lot this year though because he has been making many shots. Right, OG Ananobi. I guess like people tell me like that he's better than RJ Barrett when I watch basketball. I guess I understand his impact defensively. I watching him shoot, it looks like he's injuring himself. Like genuinely, every time I don't like watching OG Anunoby shoot basketballs because it looks like he's about to dislocate his elbow.
He's shooting
Um,
fairly decent this year though.
yeah, it looks like he's dislocating his elbow every release. So I don't like watching it, and I just think that they're very overrated. I think Mike Brown is overrated as well. That's another team. Unfortunately, the Los Angeles Lakers are overrated just because they're gonna have expectations with Luca and LeBron, and that's not fair. Luca's my guy. I'm low key. Lakers are like one of my teams. I support. You feel me? So it's like I respect the Lakers, but having DeAndre Ayton on your team is exactly what you don't do when you want to be a successful team in the NBA today,
Who was
because
a better
he
option at
does.
that time though?
Nobody. I mean, you could have gotten somebody better because they would have done something because he doesn't do anything well. He does
But
things
who was a
average.
better option though? There was no better options available.
I'd rather have just kept Jackson Hayes
No.
because DeAndre, like, I don't
There's
I
no
don't even
growth.
like it how
There's
you
there's
do
no
it.
if there's nothing. What you're gonna get out of Aiton is what you're gonna get, but there's literally no growth with Jackson Hayes though at all.
Aiden is
You at
butt.
least you at least have a higher floor.
I agree with you on that,
You can
but
at
I
least
think
get a double
but
double out the nigga.
I agree with that. But like with the expectation of Aiden, like of him gonna like get the ball and
We
like
should be
have the
past, but see,
opportunity.
this is the thing though, Addy. We should be past expectations at this point. We know what
No
we're gonna get
expectations
out of him.
now, not expectations of
That's what I'm
when he
saying.
got
There
drafted.
is no expectations
No, there
now.
is. The expectation is double double.
Okay,
Genuinely.
that's
Like, you know
cool.
what I'm saying?
That's a good
Like, but
floor.
if he's not hitting those mid range
Jackson Hayes is a
shots.
terrible rebounder. He's a terrible
He
defender.
is.
He can't
He
guard the
is.
perimeter.
He
He
is.
can't guard the rim. I mean, what
He
the
is.
fuck?
But I don't think that they'll go any further in the playoffs with Eaton than Jackson. That's why I said they should just get Jackson Hayes.
His impact could be way bigger in retrospect compared to what you're getting
It,
out of Jackson Hayes.
I agree with that. I just think that he's soft and he stinks. Um, I guess overrated. I know you think I'm gonna say the Spurs on here, but I'm really not. I don't think they're overrated. I think they're properly rated. I think like if I'm being like responsible with my takes on like how this year's actually started, then the two most overrated teams are probably Orlando and Atlanta. Because
Yeah,
both people expected both of those teams to be really, really good.
I was one of them people. I definitely expected
So
way
was
more
I.
out of both of them.
I'll give Atlanta a little pass because like Porzingis has, if they played 8 games, I think Porzingis has probably only played like 4 or 5, right? Like he hasn't been completely healthy, and I know Ricochet has missed a couple games too.
Hey,
The Magic, for the most part, I
he's
know
ass.
that they've
Richie
played
says
like
ass.
their big three is giving you 20, 20, and 20. Like you're getting at least 60 points out of them, but that rest of that team stinks. Like Jalen Suggs, like he can defend a little bit, like
I
but
think
he's
the
not really a scorer.
what do you think
Anthony
they
Black can't score for nothing.
what do you think the Magic could needs to fix it?
They need a big
Yes.
because and like
Yes.
I was actually knocking on DeAndre and I just had a conversation the other day about this because like as bad as I people say DeAndre Ayton is, it's just because of the expectations from before, as you said, because he was the number
Yeah.
one pick. Wendell Carter Jr. is actually bad.
Yeah, he
He
sucks.
does nothing at a high level on the NBA.
Yeah, he literally
I
does
was
shit.
looking at his numbers.
He's literally
He's
just on the
he
floor.
what is he averaging this year?
No cap. He's literally just on the floor at this point. I think he's averaging like 11, some shit like that.
He's averaging 11, 8, and point 0.9 blocks. He can't give you a full block. What did he average last year?
Is he facilitating at least a little bit? I think it's like 2 assists, right?
1.4 assists.
Okay.
This dude last year in a full NBA season, what's his contract?
I,
50 million.
that I don't know.
That boy make 50 million. He's a center to give you 9.1 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2 assists,
He coming up on the end of that
point
though, right?
point 0.6 blocks, and he had point 0.8 steals. How the hell you average more steals than blocks?
You he
Yeah, he is.
got decent hands. He got decent hands. You know
He's
what I'm
yeah.
saying? He has active hands, but he's not good. That's why I was finna
He's
say, would you
bad.
rather have Aiden or Wendell Carter?
Aiden for sure.
Okay.
Aiden for
Okay.
sure. But I would say they need a big. depending on like how things look at the deadline. I hope the Raptors are good. I want to see them do well. But if they're not, Jakob Poeltl may be somebody I think that makes the Magic better. But now, what do you trade? Because you gave up the house for Bane because supposedly your problem was, and it was 3-point shooting, and that was supposed to solve the Magic's all their problem. Now they have Bane, who is playing well, and they still can't defend the interior
He
or
not he
rebound.
not he not playing to expectations.
He's not, but he's
And then
shooting well.
not having the best performances out of Paolo either is definitely hurting him. Paolo is not playing to expectations either.
Paolo's low key killing. The problem
He,
with Paolo is
he's under he's underwhelming right now.
he's jacking. That's the problem.
Franz is keeping that team together.
Bronx is cooking.
And I feel like they could use a better ball handler. Jalen Suggs is cool to me, but he's not like it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not nothing that's gonna.
Hey, Desmond Bain got thrown out of the game tonight for throwing a ball at a Conquo on the Hawks.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
So what would be some
No,
underrated
you're
teams?
Portland.
Yeah,
And I'm
for
not trying
sure.
to make anything funny comments about Chauncey or whatever they had going on. I thought Portland was going to be underrated previous to knowing
Yeah, for
with
sure. For sure. For sure. I
that
feel the
I
same
think they
way.
have talent. Um,
I feel the same way about
a
Portland.
Charlotte I like a lot. I really want to see Braden Miller take that next step because he has so much talent, and like
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think it is either.
He stay getting
Like I'm gonna be
hurt,
honest with
bro.
you,
He
I
always
just think
hurt.
he's no, I don't think it's that.
What do you
Like
think?
I think
I don't
he's
think it's
just
Charlotte.
I don't think it is either. I like Charlotte's coach. I like Lee. I like the tall white center they have, the rookie. You know what I'm talking about?
Kalkbrenner, yeah.
Yes, I like him.
That was my boy coming out of Creighton. I was
Um,
fucking with him the long way.
he was where did he go to school? Creighton.
Yeah.
I like him. I love Miles Bridges. Love. Um,
I love Miles Bridges grit. I love his grit. Like
Absolutely.
he
He's
out there.
happy to be in the NBA. You can
Yeah,
see it every time he
and he
plays.
literally looking to kill. Like that's what you know what
Yes.
I'm saying. And he not afraid to get physical. To me, I feel like he's more of a skilled. His role in the NBA could be like a more skilled version of a Draymond Green
Yeah,
player.
no, he's a better version of John Collins because of what his role is.
Type player. Yeah,
Yeah,
athleticism wise, yeah, for sure.
100%. He's a better version of John Collins because of what his role is.
I don't now shooting. I feel like
You,
we could probably have more of an argument about that because John Collins has had I feel like longer stints of better shooting
I agree.
than Miles Bridges.
I agree.
But other than
Just
that,
from
yeah,
what I remember. Excuse me.
they're pretty similar though.
Yeah, but I like Charlotte a lot. I like Portland a lot. Excuse me. And I think one last team that's tough. Uh, because a lot of the teams that
I
would
give
be
you one of
underrated
mine.
are underrated. Who?
Chicago.
Oh well, yeah. Like of
I think
course. I mean
Chicago
they
is an
beat us tonight.
underrated. I think Chicago's an underrated team right now because of they literally have no all stars. They have
Right.
no.
Now Giddy.
He's all star.
No, he will be.
Oh, okay. He could
Yeah.
be out of everybody on the team right now. He's the only one
Yeah.
that has the
He looked like he got that J Kid in him.
he has
I
the
hope that's not
highest
blasphemous.
potential. I feel like it is slightly only because he doesn't have nowhere near the vision. His a lot of his passes don't I feel like don't come the same way that kids were. You know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
he's getting a lot of good assists because they're hitting shots. They're one of the more
right.
efficient teams this year, especially in the Eastern Conference. But the vision is not the same to me. So that's the only
Correct.
I'm gonna only say it slightly, but he's still averaging like eight
Yeah.
assists a game. So you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's
I gotta
averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists on 50%
9 assists.
shooting.
I
He's
knew it was something like
killing.
that. He takes a lot of shots around the free throw line. So 50%,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna cut slack for it too. He plays more like a big. He plays more
Yeah.
like a power forward, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like a stretch forward type shit. But he can't defend like a forward. That's the only thing
No,
I
he doesn't
feel.
defend like Kid either. So, like,
Yeah, he doesn't defend like somebody for his size. Like, you know what I'm saying? For him to
correct.
be what 6'9", 6'10", like he
Six,
not
seven.
he
Wow. Yeah.
he's only 6'7". Well, I thought
Yeah.
he was taller than that. He
He probably is. You know,
he's
ESPN be lying.
he doesn't yeah he doesn't have. I feel like that's the only thing that separates them. But Chicago is one of my underrated teams because I feel like Chicago, of course, like I said, they're shooting phenomenally. They're playing decent enough defense. Vucevic is not.
They can still get you a bucket.
He'll get you a bucket, right? He's a great stretch. He's a great rebounder. He's not as good as a rim protector, but in retrospect, compared to a lot of other options, especially at his age, he's fairly decent. You know what I'm saying? He's tolerable.
Right.
Um, and then with all this going on with the success they're having early on in the season, a lot of people's like, bro, you want us to trip about the success when they ain't played no teams, bro. They play fairly good against the Knicks, right? And then on top of that, this is all going on without, in my opinion, their best scorer, which is Kobe White. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Kobe ain't suited up yet. And that's another thing that I was gonna bring up about the Spurs too, as far as like why you didn't have them in the top five because the success they're having with them being hurt too. Technically, you know what I'm saying. Now we could say whatever about what's the French dude? Is he French? What's the brand
On the
name?
Bulls?
No, on the Spurs. But Kobe White. I'm gonna go back to the Bulls though. But Kobe. Why I'm looking for brand name. But Kobe White is, like I said, probably their best scorer. And for him to not be
I
playing right
agree.
now, and you see how he played against y'all tonight. How they played against y'all tonight. You feel me? Like
They run.
that's a fair, bro. They're playing solid, bro. Like they're playing
Yeah.
solid ball, bro. Buzelis looking good. Uh, yeah, bro. Now they're not getting a lot from the bench. Their bench is terrible. But it's crazy because it's not even mattering for real. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at all.
Like it's not even mattering. But yeah, man, that's one of my teams.
No, and I think that's a good pick. I'll take that for my third.
Yeah,
So no, I think that's a great pick from you, and I think that they could definitely make the playoffs if they continue, playing even half of this good.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Hold on, I'm trying to hold on. Let me go back. Jeremy Sohan.
Oh yeah, yeah, from Baylor.
Yeah, him not playing and De'Aaron Fox not playing and Kelly Olynyk. Yeah, I feel like with them being hurt and still having the success they're having, once them players come in and fill in those roles, fill in those gaps. Because Kelly Olynyk can be a great shooter coming off the bench. He's big, he can
I
rebound.
agree.
He's also another gritty player. He's not the best at defense, but he will take on that challenge, and I respect that a lot about him. I feel like that's what's keeping him on teams too. Because
Yeah.
even when he did start to regress, because he was a fairly solid scorer when he first came in. Even when he started to regress, I feel like that's what kept him uh valued was his effort. You know what I'm saying? He gives a lot of effort out there on the court.
Mm. No, totally.
It's
I completely agree.
a lot of effort.
Mm.
So now let's go into your playoff prediction or your finals prediction. Who you think gonna be in the finals?
Well, if I had to pick today, I would pick OKC to still win
Hmm.
because they still look like the best team, and I don't want to knock them from that. And it's tough for me to pick a team in the East because I genuinely believe in my heart that a team from the West will win. So, like, I don't want to give a matchup when the East is still so
It's so up in the
out of
air.
control. Why?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would pick my top three that I think could win the championship would be
No team in the East has really asserted themselves to the front. Like, yeah,
not yet.
this is the team.
Yes.
This like how the Cavs
It'd
started
be
off last year. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like this is the team. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
like ain't no team done that this year.
I agree with you 100%. I would take OKC, Denver, and Golden State. That would be my top three right now. The second, subject to change.
All right, so let's do some picks for tomorrow. So the
Okay.
games already done been through today. So we gonna close out the NBA with some picks for tomorrow. Um, so first game we got 76ers and the Cavs. What you like? The spread on ESPN is minus 10.5 for Cleveland.
I probably. I don't think that they'll cover the spread, but Cleveland's definitely gonna win by probably more than like 5 or 6. Joel's not gonna play. He played tonight on the back to back, so we already know that. Um, McCain, hopefully he plays on the back to back.
They ain't got
The
him.
only
They ain't
reason
got him out listed out yet.
the only reason I'm saying it is because people forget like he did just have wrist surgery, but he's also still coming back from the meniscus. So that's the only reason why I think it's possible. But if he plays, I think I probably like the Sixers to cover, but definitely still like Cleveland to win.
Okay. What you like for the Jazz and the Pistons?
Well, the Pistons are a better team. The Jazz obviously just stink. I mean,
The
they
Jazz
got a
not
plan though.
bad though,
Yeah, they
bro.
have a
They're
plan. They
not
clearly have a
bad.
plan.
They're
Yeah,
not
I'll
bad.
give it
I
to
feel like
them.
that would be another
Danny,
underrated
well,
team. If I could
yeah, it
put
could
another
be.
underrated team, that they could be. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. They could be. It's just they're still so young and like
Yeah, I feel like they're yeah. That's really what it is for me. Like them being on the younger side, because Ace Bailey has not done shit. I like Walter
he's been
Clayton. I
playing
like Walter
pretty bad.
Clayton and the role
He's a
he's been filling
dog.
in. Like Walter Clayton and Jeremiah Fears to me are one of my some of my underdogs for in the rookie campaign. Players that I feel like do have a a bit of a higher ceiling because they're reaching their floor a bit more consistently with what's around them. You know what I'm saying? Being in
Yeah,
not good situation like Jeremiah Fears is playing very decent, and Walter Clayton Jr. has been playing very decent coming off the bench at in Utah.
hey, I mean, if they like flip flopped, if Walter Clayton had like Jeremiah's driving ability, and if Jeremiah Fears could shoot like Walter
If he
Clayton,
could
I mean, like
shoot like Walter Clayton,
he would be
oh
cold. He would have been the
my
first pick in his draft.
God,
So
he
like,
probably
if
he
he
probably
keeps
he probably could have been top five. I don't know about first because
easily, I mean, it's
Cooper,
close.
Cooper had that in
Oh,
the
Cooper would
bag.
have still locked that up. Yes,
Yeah, he had that
absolutely.
in the bag.
Cooper was killing,
Yeah,
killing,
going
killing.
to Duke, going. You know what you know what I think too. As a like a little side note, I do feel like going to certain colleges does help you in the draft as well.
No question.
It may not hurt you going to another school like a BYU or a Oklahoma, but as far as like your game is concerned, because of course you're gonna be the star, but going to those type of schools does not get you the same looks as a Duke, a Kentucky, a Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely not.
even fuck even a Gonzaga. You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
those schools are gonna get you
Shout out Gonzaga.
pushed to the front of players to look at way before. And we've seen a lot of busts coming out those schools that
No question.
motherfuckers could have swore up and down on them like Justice Winslow and
Hell yeah.
we could go down the list,
Jaleel
bro.
Okafor.
Yeah, like we go down the list, bro. Like a lot of
Yeah.
busts, bro. Now the only one I'm disappointed about as far as a Duke alumni is Jabari Parker.
So am I.
That's one of my
That's my
that
guy.
that kind of broke my heart, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm still
damn,
heartbroken about
dog,
that.
he was such a bucket. Like,
That's a pull for me.
he
That's my
was,
guy.
yeah, he was such a bucket, bro. Next game, the Nets and the Pacers. The Nets
The Pacers,
are,
whatever.
oh,
Whatever the Pacers are, they're gonna cover it because the
it,
Nets are the worst team in the NBA. Actually, you know what? The Nets cover though. The
I was
Nets
gonna
cover.
say it's
So
it's 7.5 too. That's a little too much for me for the Pacers
they're
right
still
now.
so bad
With
though.
the
Like I think
with how hurt the Pacers are though, bro.
they're still way
That's
better than the
that's the
Nets.
only thing, bro. Because Benedict Mathurin is gonna be out. Andrew Nimhard, yeah. Without them two, it's up in the air to me.
Nah, because is Siakam playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in good shape. I like the Pacers.
Wizards and the Celtics. Boston is favored minus 11.5. I like the Wizards to cover that.
I agree.
I like the Wizards to cover that. You like
Yeah, I
the
agree.
you like the over under 231?
I like
It's
the over on that.
yeah, I do fuck with that. Knicks and the Timberwolves. The Knicks are favored minus 5.5. The over under is 229.5.
Where's the game at?
And at in the Garden.
Then I like the Knicks to cover
Yeah, I
because
think Ant's
Bill
still out.
Ant still.
Yeah, Ant's still
Yeah,
out.
Julius Randle,
He been stepping up though.
30 points tomorrow.
He been stepping
So
up though.
yeah,
He been stepping up. He been playing a lot more aggressive. And you know what I think?
100%.
This goes to show that this low key is proving why a lot of people didn't like the trade in the first place because
Right.
Julius Randle doesn't play good with a dominant ball handler. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't work for him. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the stage of his life. What I wish, I'm gonna give you my ideal role for him. going to a contender coming off the bench. I feel like that.
Julius Randle.
Yes, but look though, check me out. I feel like if you was to go to a team that already has the foundation, like they already got their big, they already got a younger, better scoring four or a four that can score just as well as him, just as physical, can still defend. Because there's a lot of younger players out here like that that can fit that role.
I'm
Then,
not even gonna lie to you. That's crazy,
bro, he could be coming off the bench, giving some solid minutes, bro, and that would
bro. He
give
was
him.
just the
That's
number
going.
two on the team that went to the Western Conference Finals.
I understand that, bro, but he wasn't giving hardly shit in that run.
What? He
He
was
wasn't.
killing.
He
Yes,
wasn't
he
though.
was.
He wasn't
Yes, he
though.
was.
He
He was
wasn't.
killing, bro.
He wasn't though.
Bro, Julius Randle was killing. You're tripping.
He wasn't though. Rockets and the Grizzlies. The Rockets are favorite minus 7.5. The over under is 232.5.
Uh, what's the spread again?
Rockets are favorite 7.5.
Give me the Rockets. Yeah,
Yeah, the Grizzlies suck.
yeah, they do
Uh,
still.
Pelicans and the Mavs.
Mavs.
They got the Mavs. Oh, they ain't even got that spread on ESPN. Hold on, let me go to something else. The Mavs are like one of the worst scoring teams in the league right now, though.
Yeah, they're in bad shape offensively.
They're even worse. They're even worse than the Pelicans right now. They're only averaging 103 points. The Pelicans averaging 107.
Jesus.
Yeah, bro. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the spread. The spread for tomorrow for that game, 6.5 for the Mavs.
Yeah, take the Mavericks to cover.
With 80 out, if Zion play, I'll probably take the Pelicans.
The Pelicans are terrible and Zion's terrible.
With no AD though,
I
it's
take that back. Zion's not terrible, but he's very just disappointing. He really is. I need to put this in a better spot. What did I say? Oh, boom, that's perfect. Hold on.
then we got the Heat and the Nuggets. Nuggets are
Uh,
Nuggets are favorite minus 9.5. The over under is 242.5, which is crazy.
give me the Nuggets. Uh,
On the
I
spread,
like the I like yeah, and I like the over. The Nuggets have been killing the over recently.
the Heat they on the Heat high right now. Vegas is probably 'cause the Heat been fairly decent this year.
Okay, so
They've been all
that'll
right.
probably be a good game for the Nuggets to come spank them on the spread. Pause.
They've been tolerable.
Yeah,
Um, the Spurs and the Lakers. Lakers favorite minus 2.5.
really. So
Yeah.
who's out for the Spurs?
Uh, just De'Aaron, Luke Cornett, Kelly Olynyk game time decision, and Jeremy Sohan.
I would take the Spurs
Uh,
plus money.
yeah, I probably would too. Austin
Yeah,
Reeves,
Spurs plus money line. Because like I just don't see how DeAndre Ayton like keeps Wemby under 40 points.
facts,
Like genuinely,
and Austin Reeves
if Wemby.
is a game time decision. Maxi
Oh, so
Kleber
then yeah,
out.
that's a bet to make right now.
Jackson Hayes game time decision.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a bet to literally make right now.
Yeah. Thunder and the Blazers.
Off a back to back, I think this could be the Blazers. I mean, the Thunder's first loss if they win
Mm,
tonight. I like the
mm,
Blazers plus money. No matter what, it'll be plus money, and I like the Blazers tomorrow.
They ain't
I
even
think the
got the.
Blazers. Good.
I was just finna say they ain't got the spread up on ESPN right now.
Yeah. I think the Blazers are quietly, one of, if not the best defensive team in the NBA.
For
They
sure,
defend at a really, really, really high level,
bro.
and like they have a whole bunch of willing defenders. It's not rare, like common in the NBA where you have a whole bunch of dudes on the team that like to defend. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
when they
Drew
get
Holiday
Dame
still
back next
playing
year,
94 feet is crazy.
bro, and like playing it well, like Drew Holiday, Kamara. Avdia is their best player. Like he is a beast. He's a problem. Like Avdia is a problem.
I feel like he's
He's
their
average.
most aggressive player.
Nah, bro. He's their best.
He's not afraid. He's not afraid to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Like
He's their best playmaker too.
Tumani Kamara is not he's not very skilled with the ball. He doesn't have great on ball skills. He's better off the ball, and he's there for defense. He's not a scorer. Drew Holiday, same thing. He's stepped up a lot offensively, but he's not great on the ball either. Uh, he's looking for dribble drive, dribble. You know what I'm saying? Drive and kick, little dribble handoff, shit
Right.
like that. So that's why I'm saying like Avia is the most aggressive because now they got Jeremy Grant coming off the bench. So
Which is the best decision they've ever made.
yeah,
And they don't have Simons anymore.
that was a smart decision. I feel like Tiago Splitter earning himself a job right now. I'm
100%.
gonna
And
throw
they
that
don't
in
have Scoot.
as a side note.
They don't have Scoot yet, and they don't have Shaden yet.
Scoot is a disappointment. I don't even want to talk about Scoot.
No question. No
Scoot
question.
Scoot fucking suck.
Stinks.
Warriors and the Kings.
Is the game in Golden State?
Mm-mm.
It's in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
What's the line?
They ain't got it on ESPN. Hold on, let me go to my other shit. Right now it's 3.5.
Yeah, I like Sacramento plus money. Definitely like them to cover.
That is super low to me. That spread.
Yeah.
That
Don't
is
make
super
sense.
low.
Like I was thinking the same thing with the Lakers and the Spurs because like to me it's like the Spurs
Yeah, it's like
should win that game.
that
So
should
it
be
makes me want to take
yeah.
the Lakers, but like I'm not falling into that. I would just
No,
take the
fuck no.
Spurs.
Especially if Austin Reeves don't play. Like that
Yeah.
taking anything out of the Lakers lineup to me just kind of it's like hell no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck no. Even though they stepped up the other night without having both of them, but I don't think they can continue that. Like the plus minus
Mm,
with them on and off the floor is gonna be ridiculous.
correct. I couldn't agree more.
All right, so that's going we gonna close it out with that on the NBA. Now let's get into this NFL game.
Oh, come on now.
Let's talk some football now, huh?
Can't wait. Can't wait.
Let's talk some football now. So trade deadline was today. You know what's crazy? When you text me, I had actually forgot that it was today. Like I was thinking
Right.
it was like either later on this week or next week. I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? I'm like trade line
Right.
today. So very underwhelming trade deadline. I wouldn't.
You think?
Yeah, it was very underwhelming. I expected a lot more moves. I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot more talk about a lot of players being moved. Brees Hall, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like it was a lot of little shit that was going on that was supposed to happen that I expected to happen. Certain teams I feel like should have made moves that didn't.
Correct.
Like the Bengals, like the
And the Bengals made moves. They traded people away.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah.
they should have did something for that secondary. I feel like the Commanders should have made a move. They probably got money tied up, but I feel like they should have made a move, preferably for a running back. I don't think Austin Eckler's gonna come back and give you too much of anything. And then Corey Krusky Merritt is not good to me. Like,
Yeah, yeah. They could get somebody better. That's for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, and
But their season is over.
yeah, and but yeah, 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 that is
The
true.
season's over. That's why you don't make a
I,
move there, just because of that fact.
well, I don't think there's a lot of good options though coming in this free agency though, is it?
For running backs, let's check.
Well, just in general, like this offseason, I don't think it's a lot of.
So the top free agents are Tyler Lindenbaum, Jalen Phillips, who just got traded to the Eagles, Trey Hendrickson. Now, mind you, I'm not ranking this. This is
Right,
a
right, right,
NFL
right,
ranking. NFL had
right.
Tariq Woolen, George Pickens, Elijah Vera Tucker, Isaiah Likely, Rashid Shaheed, Mike Evans, Wyatt Teller, Alec
Mm,
Pierce, Travis Jones, Jacoby Myers,
Rashid
Kate
got
Otten,
picked up,
Kenneth
so
Walker, Brees
okay.
Hall's a free agent.
K9, Brees
K9
Hall.
and Brees Hall are free agents.
One of them get moved. One of them get moved, and I
Bro,
think it.
I think
What? Go ahead.
so. It makes no sense for the Jets to re-sign Brees because of everything they've done today. Because that all that
Facts.
lets me know is
Facts.
like,
They
hey,
they're looking to
worst
restart.
comes to worst. Because if Brees continues to play great the rest of the season, they're gonna do what any organization would do, and they'll just franchise tag him and trade him after the tag, right? So that's what like I assume that they're gonna do because they're not gonna not get him for nothing. Um, where
Well,
with K9, I think there's genuinely a situation where they might just let him walk because of his injury history, unfortunately. But when K9 plays, he's such a good player.
I was
Like
gonna
it's
say
just that
he's been fairly healthy this year. I don't think he done missed a
this
game.
year he has. It's
Yeah.
it's ironic. They're always healthy in
Yeah.
contract years,
Yeah.
but he has been unhealthy for the majority of his career. He's been very unreliable, and
I think the Jets are waiting to see if Brees Hall is gonna finish the year strong because then you really could just use that as leverage because
have to
you're already getting first, second, third, fourth, fifth round picks. Why not
right.
either add to that or start the rebuild process with getting another a solid player in whatever position that you feel necessary with Brees Hall as that leverage.
Yeah,
Um, so far as the trade deadline goes, so the Cowboys traded for Logan Wilson.
right.
What do you rate that trade for the Cowboys and
What?
for the Bengals?
Well, I rated an A for the Bengals because if you have a guy that's nobody in your defense is worth keeping. Logan Wilson is generally considered to be a good player, and he apparently is not worthy to start on the Cincinnati Bengals. I think that's telling. But then again, Logan Wilson has made a lot of plays in this league, like especially during Cincinnati's Super Bowl run. It's not like he's extremely old, right? He's probably 29, 30, around that age.
I think that it's the
Um,
Bengals uh management. I think they niggas
it's
need to start get
pitiful.
niggas need to start getting fired.
Yeah. So I guess it's a good trade to get rid of him just because he wasn't playing. But for Dallas, it makes no sense because you're 3-5-1. Your
I think that was
defense,
a
he
great
does.
move for Dallas.
I just don't see how it makes them because that's a you make that deal to get better right now, and your defense isn't getting better right now with that deal. That being said, they obviously already have made that deal, knowing that they're gonna get Quinnen Williams, right? And like Quinnen Williams is a longer term deal because he's 27, right? He just signed another contract, right? So he has that going for him.
I think that was a good trade for the Cowboys because they can't stop. They couldn't stop me. If you put me on some pads right now and put me on a jersey, they couldn't stop me running through that fucking hole.
No, I'm
So,
feeling you. I just don't
I feel
see.
like that was a major upgrade from what you have right now, which is nothing.
I don't disagree. I think it's definitely a major upgrade. I just don't think that
So what would you grade it then? You said not a good grade.
a
What would you grade
D,
it?
a D, because it doesn't get them to the playoffs.
It
He's
okay.
29.
All right.
I don't think Logan Wilson gets them to the playoffs.
They still got the highest scoring offense. So even anything can help that defense. With the amount of points that it's giving up, they're giving up about 35 points a game. So with
I mean, bro, like again, like he's not good enough to play on the Bengals, and Dallas said, "Okay, we'll take him." Like it's just telling to me.
Nah,
So,
I don't think that. I think he can make an impact. I think he's going to make an impact. Okay, so while we still on the Cowboys, what would you rate the Quentin Williams trade for both
well,
parties?
I'll rate it an A for both sides because I think Dallas overpaid for him. But then again, I understand because if you're coveting a top tackle, Quinnen is definitely top 10 in his position. I guess arguably top five, right? Defensive tackle. He's definitely a really, really good player. He's been an all pro player. So I think trading for him in long term, I think that that helps you. But again, I just don't think it helps them right now. And if you're New York Jets, after the first trade you make, which is unfathomable, it's there's only right to trade Quentin Williams.
Why do you call that other? So let's go ahead and talk about it. So Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
Right.
What that's the trade you're talking about, right? That's unfathomable.
Absolutely. It is unfathomable.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm a Raiders fan and I remember, exactly where I was when we traded Khalil Mack. And you trade two first round picks for him and two of them ended up in jail. And like you don't know how good these players are just because you're gonna get them in such a high value position like corner. Like there's like one great corner in what every 5-10 drafts, if that, like genuinely, and I'm talking like on average. So it's like these corners are not coming
I don't
out
know,
elite
cause
all the time.
I'm a keep it street. if I go back and look, if we go back and look at all the top corners right now, they've came out within the last 7 years, all of them.
Yeah, but like, who's the top? Like, what elite corners are in the league? I agree, top corners came out, but who's elite?
Stingley,
Yes.
Xavier McKinney.
No. Oh, he's a safety.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but yes,
I mean,
yes. The answer is
he
yes. But he's a
he
safety.
he playing both, but goddamn, okay. Sauce,
Yes.
P2,
Yes.
um,
Now, who else is elite?
what would you consider? Fuck, what's his name? Damn, what's his name, bro?
What team?
Fuck. Okay, let's just go old heads. Where would you put Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay at right now?
I think Jalen is still probably top 10 in the league,
Okay, so
but I
would you
don't
not
think
consider?
Darius.
You don't think you wouldn't consider him
No,
elite?
no,
Okay. What about Terrion Arnold?
definitely not.
Definitely not.
No, like
Um,
no second thought about it.
and it's another one that I'm trying to think of that I cannot think of.
Quinion,
Fuck. Yes.
because he's on his way. Yeah, no,
Yes.
I think Quinion's on his way.
Yes. So not
I don't
elite
think he's
yet.
there yet, but I think he's on his way. Yes, I think he's on his way.
Those are all fairly recent drafts though.
Yeah, but you got to think.
I feel like before, like if we go pre 2015, 16, then yeah, I totally agree with your argument. But nowadays though, cause like
I mean,
me
you got to
personally,
think, bro.
Travis Hunter, if you leave him on defense, he's definitely gonna be elite.
I don't disagree with that.
Definitely. So it's like now and it's supposed to be a white boy that play like him that's finna come out, ain't it? That go to
Um, not
Oregon
sure.
Oregon State, I think. He could either
I
go
have no
to
idea.
he go to some school. I can't remember her name, but I seen him a little minute ago. I meant to save it, but I don't know if I did or not. But it's been a while. But
All all I know for sure is that Stingley and Sauce were in the same draft.
right,
So
that's what I'm
like that,
saying. These are
but
all
like
fairly
that
young DB. Basically, all our DBs right now that are the top DBs are all young. Is my point.
no question. But like to find an elite one is literally a needle in a haystack. And
But
like for the Jets had like bro, like I understand Sauce is taking a drop off. There's no doubt about that, right? But we're talking about a dude that has been all pro first team twice in 4 years so far. Like that is incredible. Like that is not a dude that you trade in at like a position where you cannot have like it is so hard to have that.
I just feel like
Like
they
and it's
didn't. This what I feel. I feel like they didn't capitalize on the value that you could have got from Sauce. Because essentially, the reason why I do say it's fathomable is because of what they're looking to do. Clearly, they're looking to rebuild, starting from scratch. In order to do that, you have to move some of your pieces because those pieces can essentially hold you back. Because if he stays, he's going to want a contract, and that's going to be less money that you're going to be able to give somebody else because
they
he's going
already
to.
paid they just paid him this offseason, which is why it doesn't even make sense at all.
Well, that okay, but still, how long was the deal for though? It wasn't
4 years, 120 million to make the highest paid. Because
okay.
that's telling me,
Okay,
did they
so
really think that they were gonna be bad?
no, probably not. But
That's what I'm saying.
but injuries play a part in that because he hasn't been playing. So you have to take that into account
I
as
get
far
that.
as your value and what you can get from him and when because
I get that.
you also don't know the full trajectory on how long your elite corner is going to stay elite. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Everybody doesn't have long trajectories like a Darrell Revis, like a Champ Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
everybody doesn't have that 8 years, 9, 10 year, you know what I'm saying, career. So I feel like if any time there was a time, it has to be now if with what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, let's look at what they have. They have no collateral. They have no leverage, being 1-7, and half the
Right.
team being hurt. So
Right.
you not giving up Brees Hall because without him, you wouldn't even have won that game against the Bengals.
Right.
There is no market for Justin Fields.
Absolutely not.
Garrett Wilson is
Can't
hurt right
trade
now.
him.
You
You
can't
can draft a quarterback. Yeah,
exactly. And then the tight end position is
I like Mason,
you just
the
got him.
rookie they drafted.
You just got him. So you
Yeah,
there's no need to trade him.
O line
Um
actually is good, which
and
makes it even worse
and O
sense.
line is not bad. So
Yeah,
there is no other. You know what I'm saying? There was
No,
nothing
I
else.
got you.
There was nothing else.
I just don't see you trading. I just don't see why you trade Sauce
because especially to the team that you traded him to. Like, let me look at the standings real quick, five, because
Now
I,
that's something that's something we could definitely agree on. Trade him to
because
the
yeah,
number one team in the league was kind of crazy though.
that's
Like
the problem because that lets me know that you expect him to have a Herculean drop off because you're basically just traded for the with the way the AFC looks. We're gonna get into that, so I don't even want to go there. But
yeah,
the Colts look like they're at least gonna have later picks in the draft, right? Where the Cowboys is at least wishy wash. Like you might make some of that Cowboys pick now, So I get that, I really do. But the Colts ones does clearly everybody this year on the Colts was clearly working to save their job, and they have.
but
So
if we keeping it a bean, regardless on where the pick stands, it's a pick, and that now
no, yeah,
in today's game, that's leverage too. You know what I'm saying?
correct.
And it's
Because it's
more,
cheaper, younger talent.
yeah, you feel me? So,
yes,
or
cheaper younger time.
it's leverage for whether it's cheaper, younger in the draft, or whether it's for collateral for another trade later on, like
Yeah,
ultimatum type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely.
Like I don't, I like I probably wouldn't have done the move in retrospect just because of like where we feel like Sauce is and where he, you know what I'm saying? But when I sat back and I really thought about it, it was like, you know what? I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
that's just kind of where I am with it. Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks.
So I love this.
I really like the Seahawks too. Like
I do.
this year.
I do.
So I don't. Yeah. So I think that helps them. Cooper Cup. I don't want to say he's been a disappointment because with Cooper Cup you expect injuries. So he obviously hasn't played. Jackson Smith and Jigba is clearly one of the best young receivers in the league. And like I don't even want to say young, he's clearly one of the best receivers in the NFL.
For
And
sure.
like they wanted him to show his deep threat ability. So I think that Rashid Shaheed might unlock another level because
For sure.
Clint Kubiak was the Saints offensive coordinator last year when Shaheed really was snapping with Derek Carr in that first couple of weeks.
Right.
So I think that Shaheed is gonna open up, himself to another part of the route tree
And
in this
with
offense. I don't think it'll
Just
just
be a deep threat.
and with the way Sam Darnold is playing,
Slinging it, bro.
bro,
They have the best defense in the league.
he's on
Sam just
point. No, best defense is the
Bro,
Texans, but they do
you
have
think the Texans have the best defense?
a strong top five. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Just
Okay.
overall stature. I thought it was gonna be the Broncos, and to me, it still potentially was the Broncos, especially with Dre Greenlaw coming back. Cause what's his name? Hufanga, that boy a
Yeah,
problem.
isn't he out?
Is he out now? I thought he just played last game against the Texans.
So
And
he might have came.
God damn it, what's the other boy name? Damn, I can't think of his fucking name right now. Fuck.
on which team?
For the Broncos.
Safety?
No, I think he defensive
Nick
end.
Bonito?
Yes, Benito.
Yeah, he's in.
Why I kept, you know what kept popping in my head? Fucking Barrios, cause I'm like, it's something with a B, but
Ah,
why the fuck am I keep thinking of Barrios? So I'm like, but I know it ain't Barrios.
no, you're right.
Uh,
Who found the people playing?
yeah, he that defense, I ain't gonna lie, the Broncos defense is crazy, but
It's legit.
The Texan defense, it's all the other, like it's all the other side of all them players right there. It's like these the niggas over here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the Texans got the niggas, bro. Like if you throw Pat Surtain over there with Stingley, bro, that would be the argument. That would be the best defense probably the next 2 3 years for real, like
Yeah.
real shit, bro. Because Riley Moss is a
He's really good
humongous.
in zone.
He's a humongous kryptonite though, and man, and that's terrible
Yeah, oh my god,
when you're playing teams like the Bengals, when you're playing teams like the Rams,
the Eagles.
the Eagles, play
Oh,
teams that have
yeah,
two strong, like where the wide receiver two could be a wide receiver one on another team type
yeah,
shit. He's getting barbecue chicken, and it's like, god damn, bro, they can't play zone the whole time because you wearing out,
correct.
you wearing out PS2.
Correct.
So what would you grade the I meant to ask you about the Sauce too. What would you grade that trade for the Colts?
The Colts is a 100% A plus. I
Yeah.
mean, they get so much better with this trade. They undoubtedly have the best secondary in the NFL now. So like, hopefully that translates to the best defense. But their secondary is like having Sauce Gardner, Charvarius Ward, Kenny Moore. They already probably had the best secondary before this trade,
One of the
but
best for
especially
sure.
with the way they were playing,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
maybe not on paper, but the way they were
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
So
Them
like,
between
just to
them and the Seahawks
add,
for sure. Like
it's
it's
just
just like
wild.
everybody's
Like,
just meshing. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just tell
yeah.
like the defense is just on point. Like everybody's picking up their assignments. You
Oh,
know,
correct.
I'm great tackling. The Seahawks playing,
Yes,
they smacking shit. I'm like,
they hit.
Jesus Christ.
They hit.
So what would you rate the Rashid Shaheed to the Seahawks? What would you get that for the Seahawks?
I would give it a B, but I would only give it a B and not an A minus, just because I'm really intrigued to see how he looks. If he's just a deep threat, then it's just a B, right? And that would honestly be a little disappointing. But if he's more, which I expect him to be, I would give it an A minus.
Yeah, I'm
It just
gonna
depends
keep
how
it a
they use him.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't look at Cooper Cup as underwhelming only because I knew his role was gonna be significantly dwindled down
Yeah,
going to the Seahawks, right? Didn't
yeah, yeah.
necessarily know what the role would be, but I knew it would be less than what it was previously and what everybody
Correct.
knows him for, right? But I feel like now this opens up that offense because now you can securely keep Cooper in that slot.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And kind of use Rashid Shaheed as what they were trying to do in New Orleans as that wide receiver too. And it opens up JSN so much to where Shaheed probably gonna be open a lot. You know what I'm
Right. Yeah.
saying? And I don't know what his numbers look like after the catch, but the boy got good hands. I will say that.
Yes.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? So, and the way Sam Darnold been on point, I definitely feel like this could open up that offense a lot.
Yes.
I
No
definitely
question.
feel
I
that.
mean, I completely agree with you, especially and also with how the defense is playing, the team could win. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
saying win what, but
yeah,
like they could make the playoffs and make a run. They really could.
yeah. And
It's
going
not
back
the
to
same
that,
NFL.
K9 shit, that him and Charbonnet thing, it looked like it works. Now, not on every
100%.
not on every team, but majority of the time it's working.
Definitely.
Majority of the time it's working.
Definitely. Yeah, no
You
doubt.
the way they're utilizing Charbonnet in the red zone and just basically just ground and pound, just letting K9 just eat up them little chunk yardage. You know what I'm saying? Going
Yeah,
down the field
genuinely.
and then just hitting JSN like it's working, bro. Like their whole
Yeah,
offensive scheme is
definitely.
just working. Like I know a lot of people making comments like it's crazy how they still this good with only being able to throw the JSN. It's like until you can stop it, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's stop it or shut the fuck up about it for real.
Yes. They're not going to
Um,
treat him how they treated Michael Thomas.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars.
At the end of the day, it's an A plus for Jacoby Myers, and that's what's most important. Because anytime that somebody can get away from the disease that is the Las Vegas Raiders, it is a cancer to
Disease.
your life. It is.
Oh,
It's a cancer to mine.
yeah, y'all look
They're
bad.
my favorite.
Y'all look
Like,
bad. My boy Jay, I don't know if Jay's still in the chat. Jay's a Raiders fan, and I told him that
God bless his heart.
they was looking at for this. So one of the one of the players that they was looking at was fucking Anthony Richardson.
Bro, but like, do you see why that people like? And I'm not making any accusations, but five, bro. Like, do you see why that the gambling allegations may be directed towards the wrong people? Because like, you watch Geno Smith play football, and we say, hey, let's go get Anthony Richardson.
It's a reason why Vegas wanted a team there.
Like,
They
we
wanted that's plus money. That's easy money every week for them. Like yeah, y'all just keep sucking. Geno Smith.
he's the worst quarterback I've seen since
This
I've been a Raiders fan.
And this, you know what's even bad about that? This is the worst we've ever seen of him. Like he's been bad before, but this year, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, hold the fucking phones.
Dude, this is how you know that Max Crosby is actually the best defensive player in the league. This is how you know that Brock Bowers is actually the best tight end in the league. Because look what they would be doing if they had people around them that cared about their growth and success. Like, look what they'd be doing if they had players around them that cared. I'm not saying that they don't care, but they're not good enough. That's what I do know for sure. I don't know if they care,
I
but I
literally
know
think,
that their talent is low.
I literally think, outside of the secondary problems, that quarterback problem would solve a lot of issues. I really
Who are
do.
we going to draft?
I
Jesus
really do.
Christ from Nazareth College. There's nobody
I feel
that can
like y'all
help
need to
us coming out of the
trade
draft.
everybody except Ashton
Excuse me.
Jesse, Max Crosby, and Brock Bowers. Trade everybody
You
else.
know what? I completely agree with that. And nobody on the team.
Yeah, you
Nobody
thought
on
I
the
was
team
gonna
was
say some
worth
crazy
keeping.
shit, didn't you?
I did. I did. Nobody on the team was worth keeping other than those three.
Yeah.
You know.
Jamal Adams has been given good little here and there's his old ass, but other than that, nigga, the whole team, throw the whole team away. And Pete
As I
Carroll,
said, there's
I'm so disappointed in Pete.
it's not him. No, don't be disappointed in Pete.
I'm
As I
disappointed.
said, where's the
Why
disease?
he ain't,
Where's the disease?
why he ain't done nothing about it? I thought
He's
Pete seems way more
he's
vocal to
probably
me than that.
working harder than he's ever worked in his life.
And
Why?
I
Because
need,
you're
you
not
know what I
just
need?
you.
You bet not agree with this. Motherfuckers been trying to blame Tom. It's not Tom.
Bro, this is the thing, right? Tom is not like they're working harder than they've ever worked in their life because
Yeah.
you're not just working against other NFL teams, bro. You're working against the power of God because we have the devil on our side, like on the Raiders, because bad things just happen to where, like, our bro, I'm not trying to be funny. I got a Raiders fan, is my boy, day one friend. I remember one time out of nowhere, he just texted me and said, Derek Carr gotta have another family somewhere just because of how God's abandoned him in his life. Like the way that God has abandoned our football team. Like that is how bad the Las Vegas Raiders are. I get no enjoyment of watching football on Sundays. I just listen to Mariah Carey and Heather Hadley. I wish I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I watch other teams score. I watch other people score. I watched the Indianapolis Colts beat us by 40, and then we had a close game with the Titans.
And you know what? You know what makes me even madder? You remember who my team is?
The Patriots.
The
I was
fact
at
that
that game.
the fact that we gave y'all funky asses a fucking win.
Absolutely,
It
and that's
pisses
why.
it pisses me off because the expectations that I had for us were very minimal.
Yeah.
So like coming into the season losing to y'all first game had me like, oh yeah, it's over. It's over. We fucking suck. Like hell no. You feel me? But we
Yeah.
turned it around. But having that still just pisses me off so bad.
No, no, it's fine because y'all needed that. Like that's a wake up.
That
That was
woke
a
us
wake
up.
up
That
call.
woke us up.
That's a
Yeah,
wake up
yeah,
call, bro.
yeah. That
Like,
woke us
bro,
up.
cause think about how Drake may play that game. I left that game thinking he was shit. Like he was overthrowing guys, missing people. Now look at him. He look like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
One thing I will say, Robert Kraft has an eye for quarterbacks.
Bro,
I
Robert
feel
Kraft is the best owner. He's what Jerry Jones thinks he is. That's Robert
yes,
Kraft.
yes.
That's exactly who Robert Kraft is. He's
Robert
who Jerry Jones
Kraft,
thinks he is.
Robert Kraft is a player's owner instead of
Come on,
being
bro.
just a owner of players. Like
Hey, bro. We people can say whatever they want to say about New England and Boston, bro. I remember I went up there, bro, and then mind you, this is week one. There's people walking in front of me, bro. They dabbing up the security guards. They dabbing up the people doing our tickets, bro. It's like a family environment in there. You ain't never seen no Patriots player hold out.
I
Like
would
you,
love to go to a Patriots game one day.
bro. Hey, do you know where to come up to? That's it was a 4 hour drive from me, from where I live in PA, and I went with my boy. We drove up that morning, watched the game, and drove back.
I probably would want to stay, just cause I'm gonna have a jet and shit like that probably.
Oh, fact,
But you know what I'm saying. So I would need to get comfy for a little bit, cause
fact,
him in the car, Jesus Christ,
fact.
Jesus Christ. Anywhere longer than 30 minutes, he in that mother complaining. Lord have mercy.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be a long ride.
You feel me? He gonna have all the P stops. Like we drove to Atlanta, bro, when he was like 3, when I graduated from EMT, my EMT class. He bro. That was a
Now, how
dreadful
far is
ride.
that?
The A from us is like it was like 6 hours
Jesus,
where we went. It was like 6 hours. But yeah, bro, that was a long ride. That was
I
a
feel
long
you.
that was a long ride for sure. I don't think there was any other notable trades for the day. Nothing that really like made me
No,
like,
the only thing that genuinely shocked me was Sauce because of the
No rumors,
And
and just the team that they traded him to.
I guess what would you rate the Quentin Williams trade?
I think it's a good trade for both sides
Because
because
I think that Dallas overpaid, but I understand Dallas's vision with that trade. Because like Quentin Williams, you get him even if he doesn't make you better this year. Because I think Quentin Williams is still going to be extremely productive until his
For
early 30s.
you know,
31, 32.
I heard somebody say earlier, that this is what you wanted to get out of a player when you traded Micah at a lower price point.
I
Like
mean,
that, like
definitely.
impact wise, you know what I'm saying? Like
Well,
he
they
can give you,
definitely won the Micah trade too
he can. Mm,
because Micah's. I think Micah's.
Great at what he does,
Losing a player
but
like
like
that, you don't win in that unless you get a player of equal value, like completely equal value. Because even
Yes.
though, even
Well,
though,
I don't agree.
even though Micah Parsons had an off, I would say an off year last year, he still was considerably one of the best.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
So,
maybe it's the team he went to too.
and I feel like Pittsburgh for an example. Pittsburgh knew they could not afford to lose T.J. Watt. You can't afford to lose that. You can't afford to lose Cam Hayward. Like you
Yeah.
just can't afford to lose that big of an impact on that defensive line because so many teams now are looking to upgrade their offensive line so much
No.
that
Right.
you
Yeah.
need to get pressure on these quarterbacks, especially with
Right.
the mobility of the quarterback position now. Like a lot of quarterbacks are super mobile now. Probably this is definitely the era with the most mobile quarterbacks by far.
Definitely.
You need to get pressure. You need pressure.
Definitely.
You need pressure for
But
sure.
yeah, I think that's like obviously Philadelphia is the cream of the crop in that division. And I pray to God that Jaden is just having a really tough season, and this is not a RG3 situation all over again. Um,
Yeah,
but
that would
like, I'm
suck.
not trying to be funny, but like with or without Brian Dable and Joe Shane in New York, the Giants are coming. Pause, because Jackson Dart is not no bum, and like I don't think he's great, but he's
Hey
good enough.
now,
And guess
hey
what?
now,
We've seen good enough win for the Giants plenty of times,
hey
right?
now.
So
Now that comeback
yeah,
though with the Broncos was kind of dreadful.
he not no bum.
he's not a bum. It's Cam Scatterbo, dog.
Damn, prayers up for Cam though, man. That was a bad one.
Absolutely.
That was
Yeah,
a
it was.
that was a bad one. And prayers up for Malik Neighbors.
Absolutely.
This is my biggest quarrel with the Giants right now. Can they come back from
Absolutely.
this injury thing because
Absolutely.
these aren't minuscule injuries that
Jackson Dart for MVP is going to be bet a lot next year.
Just off the hype.
yeah,
Think about it. New York
the hype
It's
is going to
gonna
definitely
go crazy.
have him in conversations, but like is Malik Neighbors going to be able to come back and be Malik Neighbors? Is Cam Scatterbo going to be able to come back and be Scatterbo like off these injuries though? Because
Well, I don't know about the second one, but the
everybody
first,
but everybody doesn't come back from ACL injuries like that though,
yeah,
gang.
but Malik Neighbors is
I
like
understand,
notice how
I understand.
absolutely.
absolutely.
But there are a lot of players though, gang. You feel me? Like we've lost good players to ACLs.
No, yeah, but like Malik is great
I understand that.
already.
But to be
Like
great,
he's
to
goalie.
be a great receiver, you need your knees. You need them.
Yeah, he's not like,
And
and
I don't want to sound
MetLife isn't
disrespectful.
changing. MetLife
no, for
MetLife
sure.
ruined Odell Beckham. It
Yeah,
ruined
yeah,
him.
but like I don't, and I know where this is about to go,
And I just want to I don't want to be disrespectful when I say this because I love Odell, but like Malik Neighbors is not him.
But I understand that, but
Okay.
I'm talking about impact of injury.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about impact of greatness.
That Malik has. And I'm not saying that
Odell had a great trajectory, bro, before his
I
injury
agree.
game.
No, I agree.
Okay,
I'm not
then.
trying
So
to take him
that's
into
all I'm talking
Odell.
about.
I just don't think he's Malik.
But that's all I'm referring to though is
Yeah,
pre-injury trajectory where the current player was cuz Odell had one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so with that, it's the same thing. Like,
I would. I'll tell you this. I'll be more surprised if Malik Neighbors next year gets 900 yards than if he leads the league in receiving yards. Genuinely, like that's how like elite I think Malik Neighbors is.
where did you have BTJ coming into this year?
Mm, uh, I don't know. Low
Okay, you know what?
because
I'm not doing this with you. I'm
it,
not
it's
doing this.
not it's not against him
I'm not doing
because
this
his
with you.
quarterback stinks. His quarterback stinks. So it's
Okay,
like
but
it's
before Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors had no quarterback, but Brian Thomas Jr. had the best rookie season last year out of all the rookie receivers.
stats don't move me. He maybe had the best stats. Like I don't think he played the best. I don't think he played the best. I think he had probably had the best stats. Like he had probably had better stats than Marvin.
I'm not doing this with
I
you.
would still take Marvin over Brian Thomas Jr.
I'm not doing this with
I would. Like I wouldn't even think twice about it. That's no disrespect to BTJ,
you. I'm not doing this
but
with you.
Trevor stinks. That's my guy.
I'm not doing this
But
with
it's
you.
time for me to tell the truth.
N- Next
But
topic.
Malik over both of them.
Next topic we got. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing that with you.
You hate the truth. That's what it is.
No, I don't. I'm not.
Then
I'm just not doing this with you, bro.
you
I'm
do.
not doing this with you, bro. I'm
Hate the
not.
truth.
I'm not. I'm not doing this with you. MVP race. Who you got?
So
And I got a two-part question for this too. After you answer this for me.
I think perfect world. Like who do I have like right now, or who do I think will beat her at the end?
Um, let's do it right now.
Okay, so if I had to pick a top five right
Cause,
now in
cause we
order,
don't know injuries. You know, we still got some weeks left, so I don't wanna
number
think too deep.
one, number one, I would give it to pause. I would Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is probably my number one right now
Okay, I
because
did
I
not
think that they're,
expect you to say that. I
I
did
think they're,
not expect you to say that.
I think they're flying under the radar like way too much, and like this team is really good, and they're flying under the radar a lot.
For sure. You think they
So I
can beat
like
the
him.
Eagles?
Definitely. I mean, the Eagles, it took a miracle. The Eagles came back from the big
Yeah,
lead
that block kick shit was like that would never
yeah,
happen
and it
again.
still took them the block kick.
Yeah,
Like
that
after
would
coming
never
back,
happen again.
right? And the game was in Philadelphia. Like if that game's in LA, I don't know.
Didn't they block two
But
kicks?
yes, they did.
Yeah,
And
like
it's
nah.
not like they're playing against like an up and coming team. Like that's a championship team too,
Yeah,
right? Like you know what I'm saying? With a quarterback and a coach pairing that's also won a championship recently. So I think they're very formidable, and I think Devonte Adams is a tremendous upgrade over Cooper Cup, and it's obviously Cooper had that great season, but like when you have Puka, I think Devonte becomes a tremendous upgrade because like bro, Devontae's on pace for like 16, 17 TDs. And like he's an
that's
all-time
only.
great.
I think that's only from that game where he just had three. Now that pace don't went up because it wasn't
Oh
that
well,
beforehand. It was like
but okay,
12.
fair enough, fine, but he's still scoring touchdowns at a high rate.
Cause
Like
when
he's getting
Puka,
a lot
cause
of
every time
touchdowns.
Puka's out, it's gonna up him a lot because now he's gonna be the main touchdown option.
True. True, but he still gets to it with
Cause
Puka, although
Kyron,
Puka is the number one.
cause last year it was Kyron when Puka was out. This year Kyron's not really getting in the end zone like that, so it's automatically just going to Devontae Adams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Like so
like he's cooking.
I give you that, but I also feel like he's getting a humongous handicap with whenever
Fair
Puka's
enough.
out.
Fair enough.
With
I like that team, so I would put Stafford number one, and then number two probably be Daniel Jones because he's just such a surprise. Like although it's like week 10, like everybody's still surprised
yeah,
that they're
and
still good.
with them being the best, yeah, with
And
them
like,
being the
they're
best team in the league.
actually correct. Like you're right because that's what they are. Like as of
Yeah,
right now, we should be saying they're
yeah,
the best team in the league, especially because in the NFL, it's so year to year based.
yeah,
So you really have to give it to the Colts, pause. But Daniel Jones looks great.
yeah.
Uh, three.
I'll say Drake May for now, but like I think he'll end up higher on this list because the Patriots schedule the rest of the way stinks, and he's gonna fry these teams. Like the Patriots don't play down the competition, as we said. They had that Week 1 blunder against the Raiders. Clearly, it was a fluke, so it shouldn't even be worried about. Like Drake May the rest of the way is absolutely fantastic. He doesn't have much around him. Supposedly, obviously, like players I think look better because of him, right? And the run game is still extremely suspect. Will Campbell was also obviously a great pick. So I would put Drake at 3 for now, but I think there's room for him to move. I genuinely do. Number 4, I'll probably put Josh Allen. And then 5, I'll put Mahomes because I think that will be the three that are actually the three at the end. Drake May, Josh Allen, Mahomes. I think those three will be the top three for the award.
Josh Allen is starting to act like the Josh Allen from not last year, but the year before last.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
To me, it's a bad thing
Why?
because you week to week, you kind of don't know what you're getting out the Bills. And Josh Allen, sometimes when things start to get hazy with the pass game, he kind of becomes just a statue.
I agree, but like that team stinks.
Offensively, yeah.
Period.
Yeah, defensively they could be better. They're not the worst though. That's
They,
why.
they
That's the
they're.
only reason why. That's
I
the only
agree.
reason why I'm saying offensively because defensively they're not the worst. They could be tremendously better. They are not as good as they were projected to be, but
Correct.
they're not the worst. So I gotta
The
give them.
offense is just not impressive to
There
me.
is
Like
no
James
there's
Cook is
no
very
weapons.
impressive.
Yeah, James Cook is
Like James
raw.
Cook is very, but like
Oh, his phone must have died. Oh, he back.
yeah, Kincaid bust completely. I don't like when I say bust, like because he had Travis Kelsey expectations. Like people
Yeah,
be forgetting
he
that.
did. He
Like
did
so,
have high expectations.
like
I think injuries has played a part in his shit too, though. He has been hurt a lot.
fair enough, and he still has a lot of time because tight ends peak late.
Facts.
Unless you're Brock Bowers. Um, you have Keon Coleman,
Or
who is
Trey McBride.
like, oh, he's a beast too.
Yeah, he
Keon
done.
Coleman's been definitely a disappointment,
Yeah.
and
You know what
but
though? I can't even call it disappointment because I didn't have no high expectation for him.
I did because I'm a Florida State fan, so
He wasn't
I
that
I,
good.
I was for Keon.
He wasn't
He was
like
cooking.
he
He
wasn't
was
like
cooking.
oh shit to me. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was.
It
He should have
wasn't.
been. He should have been.
Nah.
But it's not translating, so it's just disappointing.
But you know what though? He could be one of them players that if he was to fuck around and go to another team, he just fuck around and just switch just.
Or I hope like that Quentin Johnston, like how Quentin Johnston's on with the Chargers, and like it just hits a little bit.
Well, it's kind of hard with the Quentin Johnston to use that comparison to me because
He's
they
actually
just
super nice.
they just went 2 games though without even giving him the fucking ball at all. Like,
That's true, but like he's getting more looked at now. Like
I mean, yeah, but still, like getting like 2 targets though, still, like
I mean, yeah,
with a just
Jim Harbaugh, he's
because
gonna go where the flow is, though.
but Lat McConkey has been underwhelming.
Of
They
course,
they're having a lot of injuries at the running back position. So
offensive line.
essentially all you have is your receivers. And like I said, Lad been underwhelming. Keenan Allen, of course, you're not gonna utilize him as much because
Right, but
you
he's
want to
really
get
been their best receiver, like
right,
most consistent at least.
right. But you know what I'm saying. And of course he's not as vital in the offense as much because you don't want to overwork him and fuck around and hurt him because he got an
Right.
injury history. So
Yeah, definitely.
you would think that would open up more doors for Quentin Johnston. And like I feel like he was only top in fantasy, like he was only wide receiver like 4 for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. How's he been doing? I just assumed that he was still frying.
Yeah, he's that getting back to reality has hit full swing.
Yeah, he definitely calmed down slightly. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely done hit full swing. Like damn, where did he go? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. Like
Yeah.
damn, like what happened? So those are your five. My five is Daniel Jones, Drake May. I got Jonathan Taylor in there. I feel like because of the type of season that Lamar Jackson had, because I feel like Lamar Jackson should have won it, and I'm gonna stick with that over Josh Allen. But
I agree with you.
considering the type of season that they had, that is the only reason why Saquon didn't get it. But I feel like this year, with the quarterback race, as far as them goes, not being as strong, and we have the Daniel Jones and Matthew Staffords in it. Even Baker Mayfield was my dark horse MVP at one point. That opens the door
Good
a
pick.
lot more for Jonathan Taylor because he still has more touchdowns than a lot of other teams. Like,
I think it's
and
possible.
I mean teams as a whole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think Jonathan Taylor should be in there. I think he should be considered for sure.
I agree.
I think he should be
It's
considered
just
for
gonna be
sure.
tough for him to win it.
Because this team,
Like,
because if we keeping it a beam, this team, this Colts team, do you think this Colts team is better than the Eagles team last year?
no.
No. Okay then. So that's another reason why I'm giving it JT.
Yeah.
Feel like he's doing more with less.
It's definitely doing more with less. I mean, if you gotta, I think in
And not being a receiving as good of a receiving back.
that's true. I think if you have to like give it to somebody on the Colts, it would probably have to be Jonathan Taylor.
If
But
it's
like
not
since
Daniel
it's just
Jones,
such a
yeah,
QB award,
it's such a
yeah,
QB award, bro. So that's
that's
what.
why you have to put Daniel Jones in there.
So that
Unfortunately,
that goes to the second part of my question. Do you think that it should be a QB award? Like,
no,
do you think that's a good rhetoric? Like, that's a good thing to stand on. It's like it being a QB award.
I don't know personally. I
Okay.
like it that anybody can win it. I like it when defensive players can win it. Like I just think that's a cool aspect to have. Like you're so dominant that you're defensive player of the year and you're the MVP of the league. Like that's extremely impressive to me, and I wish that opportunity came about. Like
I
you're
don't think there would be too many players though that would have got that though.
Aaron Donald,
Okay. Who else?
uh, J.J. Watt,
Okay. Who else?
uh, in my lifetime, those are probably the only two defensive players. AP did win MVP.
Right.
Like because like I can't really say like should. I mean could have won it. Like I gotta be like should. So like I'm gonna take Aaron Donald out because his year that he could have won it, like with the numbers and like how dominant he was, that was Mahomes' rookie year. So he wasn't gonna win it over that. Like so but JJ Watt definitely. Like JJ Watt, two. Like let me look, cause he had two 20 sack seasons. So one of them, bro, he should have probably won MVP. Like genuinely, I'm not trying to be funny. Like so, I just gotta
I
see
don't
which
know.
one.
That's tough because yeah, you got to tell me what year that was, and we got to see
So I'm looking it up right now.
who the MVP was that year.
So he had 20.5 sacks in 2012 and in 2014. So in 2012 it was AP. So from I don't think he should have won it over AP strictly off the strength of him tearing his ACL and meniscus and doing that. If AP does that and without the meniscus tear and whatever, I think JJ Watt gets that. But because he did that and like that's just crazy. That just stamped AP.
But who was the
And
best?
then
Who was the best quarterback? Because who was second in that MVP race that year?
Peyton Manning. Oh, Peyton Manning or JJ Watt. So let me look at the voting.
Because if it was Peyton, he wasn't gonna get it over Peyton either.
So the MVP voting in 2012, it was AP then Peyton Manning. Uh, in 2014, JJ was number two. So he actually
And
almost
who
won it.
and who was number one?
Aaron Rodgers.
He wasn't getting it.
No, he wasn't getting
He
it, but
wasn't
like
gonna get that.
the fact that he was Tom Brady's three.
He
I
wasn't
think
gonna
that's
get it.
crazy.
He wasn't
Putting
gonna
him
get it.
over Tom is crazy.
He wasn't gonna get it over time either.
He
Like
he literally
that's why I'm
was.
trying to see, cause like that's why I really don't think it would have been a lot of players though. Still, like even if we okay, let's say we do give it to JJ. And let's say we do give it to, if you want to give it to who else you say?
I said Aaron Donald, but
Yeah.
I take that back.
Okay. Okay. So if we giving it to JJ, like honestly, like that's cause you ain't got too many unless we start going back to like uh Ray Lewis or
Yeah, no, you're actually probably right.
So like if it presented itself, I think like and obviously like other people's numbers have to be down or like whatever, but I think it's possible for a defensive player or a running back to win it. And like I think if a wide receiver has 2,000 yards, they're gonna get it because that would be unprecedented. So it's like I think that would be like breaking the record isn't just good enough. Like getting 2,000 yards as a wide receiver, that would be completely unprecedented. I think whoever does that would be so a Jamar Chase or a Justin Jefferson. I think it's possible. Out of people in the NFL right now,
Or JSN.
no, I don't think he's on their level.
You don't think he
No,
what?
but I think that's not like a knock. I think JSN is really up there. I really do. I swear I do. Like I think he's up there with Malik Neighbors.
That's what I'm saying. Like him or Malik could do it, bro. I feel like they're
Have to see.
all. Of course, Jamar Chase and Jettis, we have a bigger sample size from them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We have a bigger sample size from them, so that does play a part. But the sample size that we have of these two, these other two, these two to compete with these two,
Right.
like at the stage that they're at right now, is where we seen these two. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we seen like the where they're at is generally the same spot that Jamar and Jettis was at this point in their careers as well.
Right.
So to me, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just think
I feel
I
like it
just
ain't far fetched. Let me just put it like that.
I'm not saying it's far fetched. I just think I need to see
More consistent dominance. Like with Malik, I think we can't see the dominance statistically until he gets a competent QB. We think Dart is that. So like next year is really the big test. So I'm really just projecting with him. And then JSN, like obviously Darnold is due. So it's like JSN is, really starting to pop off. So I think we need to see that consistently before I put them in, the
And
class
this
with.
is and this is also with JSN, cause like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't have no type of where all to even think of where he would be because he wasn't getting no love when DK Metcalf was there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Metcalf was in Seattle, bro, like there was no love over there at all. So like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It was just like okay, you feel me? JS ain't gonna be wide receiver one,
Yes.
okay. But I
Right now
definitely
he is clearly a star in the NFL.
and going to Puka.
Pooh is a dog.
What do you think? Do you think he stayed healthy? Where do you put him at in that?
Top five.
So what would be your top five receivers right now?
Justin Jamar, CD Lamb.
Um
So you feel like they're all in the same tier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um
I do feel like CD is the third best receiver in the league.
yeah,
I just
CD's
feel like
cold.
I feel like JSN though, and
I think he's on his way.
yeah, I
He's in
feel
that
you know what I'm
next
saying. Like
tier.
I feel like they could be. I feel like they could be there though. I feel
That
like they could
next
be there.
tier is Puka, Amon
Raw, AJ Brown, Nico Collins, uh, what's his name? We were just talking about Malik Neighbors, JSN. This is not in any order. I
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
like I
yeah,
just
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
next
yeah,
tier.
bro. It's a video on my TikTok, bro. That's getting like, bro, that shit at like 30,000 views right now. That shit just keep going up. I posted this shit weeks ago, but it was somebody that did a tier list, and it was like Jamar Chase and Jettas, and then the second list was like the Amara, AJ Brown, da da da, and
right?
then the third list was like Tyreek Hill, and it was like a couple more receivers there, and motherfuckers at first motherfuckers was like, no, like. There's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is
Right.
not right. But then now, like, as shit done progress, it's like okay, you know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
clearly there's a gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like clearly there's a gap, bro. Like and don't get
Yes.
me wrong, a lot of the second tier can enter that gap, but the volume just isn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like
And also like the people in the second tier have moments where they can be
Playing better than the A
Except
tier. But like,
Puka.
look,
Except Puka.
like of course, but like look at like just what Justin has been through at quarterback this season. Like Carson Wentz is literally a disaster, and
Shit,
like
at
he's still
quarterback in his
getting off.
career.
Like, bro,
In
come
his
on, bro.
in
Like
his
the
career.
definition of quarterback proof. Like I think he could get 2,000. He put up 18 something with Kirk,
Yeah.
and that's not to say Kirk was a bum because he wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. So now, all right. So now we're gonna power rank the teams in the NFL by we're gonna do it by division. So you're gonna start the
Right.
AFC East. Who you think the number one team is in the AFC East?
The New England Patriots from right now.
I like
I
that.
would pick them, and then I would pick Buffalo at number two,
I like
and
that.
then
Of course, it's got to be Miami. I mean,
the
they're
Jets,
better. They're
and
better.
then
They're better than the
no, I'm
Jets.
sorry, yeah, Dolphins, and then the Jets.
Yeah. Even though the Dolphins are ass too, they're better than the Jets.
Right.
Uh,
But
eh,
in a playoff game, until proven otherwise, I would still pick the Bills over the Patriots until I see them play in the playoffs
for sure.
because like
For
it's
sure.
just a
I
different
respect
ball
that.
game. One,
And we don't have
play
we. I feel like we have the same general tier of receivers, except for we got Stephon Diggs now.
correct. And Hunter Henry,
Yeah.
he's a dog. Yeah.
Um, the AFC North.
Uh,
So that's Pittsburgh,
like as of
Baltimore.
right now,
Yeah,
well, Baltimore's number one. If Lamar Jackson's healthy, like Baltimore's number one, and like I expect them to make a run to try to make the playoffs because they have Lamar Jackson. Genuinely, like I understand the defense is bad, but like they're gonna play the Browns again. Like they're probably gonna beat up on the Steelers. Like they're gonna beat up on the Bengals defense. Like Lamar is crazy. So I put him number one. I put the Steelers number two, and I still think they're gonna make the playoffs and or win the division. And I would put the Bengals number three, and by default, I put the Browns four. But the Bengals are defense is real bad, real bad.
AFC South. Got to be the Colts. Who you got?
Absolutely.
You got the Jacksonville or Houston?
Uh, I mean, Houston's offensive line is so bad. I'm honestly inclined to put Jacksonville number two. I mean, Jacksonville's defense is really, really good. Like it's
For
playing like a
sure.
top 10 defense. So honestly, Jacksonville's number two, Houston number three, and then Tennessee number four. And then for the it was AFC West
Yeah,
Raiders division.
yeah.
So the Raiders are last. The Chiefs first, and I understand the records, but the Chiefs have won the division like six whatever years in a row, and like I know I don't really go like off past stuff for football because it really is year to year, but like bro, this combination of coach and quarterback has and defensive tackle and tight end whoever's been there have been to the Super Bowl three times in a row, like so and won two of them. So I gotta say number one. Number two, I'll put the Chargers, and number three, I'll put Denver because Bo Nix is gonna flame out because he's inaccurate.
Yeah.
I
You know,
understand that
eh,
he's
you know what else I don't like about Bo? He's a bad decision maker.
what, yeah, he
He
is.
takes too long to make a decision, bro. Like it's like he forgets that he got legs. Like, gang,
He's
run.
gonna get caught up.
Like, take off, gang. Like, you doing too
Yeah.
much. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find that right play. And I feel like Justin Fields and Lamar have been doing that too a lot. Like they of course they always gonna have running upside, but I feel like and Jaden Daniels too. Like they're all being too conservative when it come down to running. And now I get it, injuries and all that other shit, but like a lot of times shit be wide open and you steady waiting on
Right.
your
Yeah.
third read now to get open. Like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like take off, nigga. Like stop fuck what everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um I just feel like they aren't being as aggressive this year. NFC
Yeah.
though. NFC East.
Well, Eagles, Cowboys by default at number two now because of the Jaden Daniels injury. So Jaden Daniels, I mean, the Commanders with Marcus are probably still better than the Giants. So Commanders three and then Giants four.
Uh NFC North.
So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Yeah.
I don't understand what people see in the Packers, and
I don't either.
it's like I'm not like I don't understand what people see in Jordan Love.
They're on
He's not
fraud. They're on
accurate.
fraud watch with me.
He made they can't be on fraud watch for me because like I seen a post on TikTok and it said my toxic trait is thinking that everybody else has common sense because like it can't be on fraud watch for me because like it's just clear what have they done. Like remember the guy Mike Tannenbaum he was the former GM of the Jets. The guy that drafted Mark Sanchez was on First Take or ESPN saying that Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the NFC because he has the most ability. Like the nigga don't even got superstar X Factor and Madden. Like he don't even got abilities in the video game, bro. Like yeah, what ability that he got that I'm not seeing that he the best quarterback in the NFC, and like I'm just literally lost on Jordan Love. I think he's a bum. Genuinely, I think he's a bum. In the playoffs, he's a bum. That's what I know for sure. Like if people go back and look at the Cowboys game, he was inaccurate. Like the one throw to Dontavian Wicks, that was a great throw. I'll give him. I'm not saying he's not capable, but he's not consistent. So it's like, why are we saying that this team that is capable of losing to the Cleveland Browns and losing to the Carolina Panthers at home? Because I guarantee the media's got the Packers, like, you know what I'm saying? They're deep throwing them. So like I guarantee the Panthers are a good team now to the media. So I got the Packers at the number 3 spot. I'm gonna be honest. I do. I got the Vikings at number 2. I don't care what the records say. I know they're in last right now, but I don't care what the records say. I got the Lions number 1, and I got the Bears number 4. And that's honestly subject to change because I'm not too sure that the Packers are better than the Bears. If you're capable of losing to the Browns, they tied with the Cowboys. That means they're all-time great defense. That they're supposed to have an all-time great defense. Dak lit them up on Sunday Night Football. You lost to Bryce Young at home. He's fighting for his job. But like this is supposed to be a championship team, bro. That's what I'm saying. I know you say you agree with me, and like it doesn't make sense. And I want other people to hear me because it's like somebody please add like on the comments. What are you seeing that I'm not in Jordan Love? Because Matthew Golden, bust. Romeo Dobbs, ass. Christian Watson, ass, and it can't stay healthy. What's his name? Jaden Reed, decent. Tucker Craft, he nice, but he's injured. Jordan Love, inaccurate. Josh Jacobs, former Raider, that's my guy. Other than Micah and McKinney, like Rashawn Gary, he's good
Their
when he wants to be.
their defense is considerably decent. Now
Like that's what they say.
they do have flaws. They do have flaws, but again, it's not the worst. Now, when we, in retrospect, when we talking about the whole league in totality, you'll rather have, if we do a would you rather, Packers defense versus some other ones, you're gonna pick the Packers defense.
I
So,
wouldn't be surprised if the Packers didn't make the playoffs this year.
what drives the Packers media is their, first of all, they're fan owned, right?
Absolutely.
So it's fun and you get that consumer viewership by promoting this team. You feel me?
Mm.
So it makes sense. Now I put them on fraud watch only because they still have a good defense and there is still potential in the offense. Do I think Jordan Love is that franchise quarterback? Probably not. But like, would you rather have Jordan Love or Trevor Lawrence on the
Like
Packers?
that's a like that's it's the same dude.
Okay.
Like you know what I'm saying? That's the same dude to me.
Okay.
So I don't know. You gotta ask me somebody else.
Okay.
It's
I
the
mean,
same dude.
everybody else is gonna be worse. Geno Smith.
All right. I mean, he's the
Okay.
worst player in the NFL. He's terrible. He's on Terry Rozier watch. He's on fraud watch. Yeah. Like that's how I'm feeling about Geno Smith right now. Yeah, he's
Uh,
on Terry Rozier watch. Yeah,
uh, JJ McCarthy.
yeah. I promise you.
You
I would
said
take
that a
him in a
little.
big game
You
too.
said that a little too fast for me.
I would take him in a big game too.
You said that a little too fast for me. Uh, Jackson Dart.
Uh, I'm taking Jackson Dart over Jordan Love.
You're
I ain't gonna
bullshitting,
lie, bro. That's
bro.
already. That's already. I've already seen what I need to see. Like, I know I sound crazy, and like I'm obviously.
Spencer Rattler.
Oh, Jordan Love. I would take Jordan Love right now over Jackson Dart. But
Bo
like at the beginning of next season, I'll probably take Jackson Dart.
Bo Nix.
I'll take Jordan Love.
Uh, CJ Stroud.
Jordan Love. You want to talk about somebody in
Bry,
space?
Bry, Bryce Young. Okay then.
But like, man, hey, that boy Bryce Young caught a double.
Hey,
I
I ain't
don't
gonna
know.
lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They're positive on the spread this year. So you know what I'm
It's not
saying?
that.
They're making it count.
They're
You feel me?
building. They're building.
They're
They're
making it.
building.
They're making the games count. Like all the games are like, yeah. You feel me? Like this counts.
I wouldn't take. I would take Jordan Love over Kyler Murray, who got benched
I don't
for
have a
Jacoby Brissett.
I don't have a not a nail care about Kyler Murray. I could
He's
care less.
terrible.
He's not good to me. Like Kyler Murray is such a, you know what? He was such a unicorn with him being even
Facts.
smaller than Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, and I don't care. Like, I don't care, bro. Like him being small made him cool to watch, right? But it got to a point where it's like, okay, you're with the big dogs now. Like, nigga,
Right.
that shit don't matter no more, bro. Like, I don't care nothing about. Um, but yeah, bro, Caleb Williams.
I'll take Caleb, even though
Hell,
Caleb's erratic.
hell nah, hell nah.
I'll
All right,
take Caleb.
last one, Michael Penix.
Michael Penix is horrible.
All right then. So,
Yeah, Michael Penix is
so there's
horrible.
still potential for Jordan Love then. Like I said,
Well, the other people that I'm saying
For the
better
Packers
than
rather.
I don't necessarily agree with that because the other players that you're naming have no potential at all. So like the
Okay,
crop
so
isn't
that's why I'm
good.
saying as far as Pickens go, he is. This is why I said they're on fraud watch. Cause
Yeah, I mean people.
get into the playoffs, we've seen teams go through the playoffs where a lot of people get hurt and they kind of squeak by.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers did not make the playoffs. I would not be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that was a 4-2 and one. I wouldn't be
That's why I got
surprised.
them on fraud watch
Yeah, I don't blame you.
though. Where's we at? NFC South,
That division stinks too, but I got to go Tampa Bay because they by
of
far have the
course,
best quarterback in the division.
of course.
And then got to go Carolina. Got to show respect, and then by default the Falcons, and then what's the team? Uh,
Saints.
yeah, the Saints are terrible.
Yeah. Dog shit. And then the NFC West.
I like the Seahawks number one. I like the Rams number two, the Niners number three, and then the Cardinals number four.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
Mhm. All right. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
If I had to pick today, right now,
Yeah.
I like the Colts
Mm.
versus the Rams.
To go to the bowl?
Yeah, if I had to pick
That's
today.
that's toughy, twin. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's toughy.
Like, but I just, having home field advantage, there's a genuine possibility that the Chiefs don't make the playoffs. If the Chiefs don't make the playoffs, genuinely, it's up for fair game because it's not Josh Allen's to lose because he's never won it. Like it's not Lamar Jackson's to lose just because they've never even got there. Like you know what I mean? So it's like when I say it's really fair game, and we're not gonna act like Daniel Jones has won playoff games on the road. Yeah, he's a playoff win on the road. Like that's crazy to think of, but that happened. That shit got him paid. the first time, right? Like, I guess what? Guess what's going to get him paid the second time? I
I
think it's
don't.
possible,
I don't know about no bowl. I don't know. I don't
bro.
know.
Now that they got Sauce Gardner,
They do have the strongest case right now.
bro, they're
So
cohesive, and
so
they're just probably going to keep winning. They probably going to win it, but I like the Rams in the NFC, and I would take the Rams because of the coach quarterback combination.
I ain't mad at it. So week 10, we got some solid picks for week 10. You know
Let's do it.
what I'm saying? So week 10, we got the Raiders and the Broncos Thursday night. Uh
Broncos,
Broncos favorite -9. You like the spread?
absolutely,
Over
absolutely.
over under
Broncos cover
over under 42.5.
under. Raiders are scoring.
Hey, I thought that Jacksonville was gonna be under. That Jacksonville game from last week was gonna be under too.
Yeah, but both teams are incompetent. You can't do incompetent versus incompetent. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta and the Colts favorite -6.
The Colts. I love that pick.
Yeah,
-6.
yeah,
In Indianapolis.
yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love
Oh,
that.
over under 48.5.
I would lean under.
Cleveland and the Jets. Cleveland is favorite -2.5.
That's the worst game I've ever heard of. Let's take. I like the Jets plus money. No, no, I'm not even trying to be funny. That's the worst game in NFL history.
Hey,
Like, genuinely, this might be the
I
worst
do
game in
low
NFL
key like the
history.
Jets plus money though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
and
lie.
then Shador starts next week.
Over under 37.5. Yeah.
Just because the line is 37, it's gotta be under. That game's gonna be 3-0.
I feel like that's a setup game. They gonna fuck around.
Nah,
It's
brother.
fuck around gonna be 35-30 on some nut
Who's
shit.
throwing the ball?
Uh, what's your boy name? Gabriel.
Absolutely
He
not.
just gonna have. They just gonna. Really, it might be a run game. Quinshawn Judkins
That's what
is
I'm
not.
saying.
He's not bad.
Wait, no, he's definitely
He,
not
he
bad,
fuck
but
around. He
that
fuck around and have 300 yards.
yeah, but his team is bad. I don't see him getting into the end zone
And
very
Miles
much.
Garrett is a freak of nature now.
He might be the best player in the NFL. I don't know what's so funny. Like genuinely, and he might be the best player in the league.
It's only because you came out with that so like the
Yeah,
transition was so quick. Like I wasn't expecting that.
best player in the league. Yeah,
Best player in the NFL. Why?
because he does things that are not okay for humans to do, and on a regular basis. I'm watching Miles Garrett is like watching Michael Jordan this in slow mo to R. Kelly, like highlights. Like I'm not joking. Like I watch Miles Garrett live on Sundays, and I literally hear this woman's work by Maxwell like out of nowhere. Like that's
Oh
what I
my
hear to watching
God.
him like
R.I.P.
play football.
Maxwell.
Like Maxwell died.
Yes.
You're lying.
What? Where have you been, gangster? That
Yeah,
happened like 2 weeks ago. A week
lying.
ago, 2 weeks ago.
Bro, my mom just seen him in concert. Bro, Maxwell is not dead, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's not dead. I just looked it up, bro.
Oh, no, who is that?
You talking about D'Angelo?
D'Angelo. D'Angelo. Yeah, it's the shots, bro. No weed.
I got you. I got you. That was funny.
Yeah.
But no, no, Miles Garrett. He's like I hear "Can You Stand the Rain" in the background of my mind, like with his highlights. It's just like every R&B song I ever imagined. Like Miles Garrett is it. Feel like listening to Jodeci
So
when
so
I'm
he's
watching him play
so is he
football.
your clear cut defensive player of the year this year?
Absolutely.
Word. The Saints and the Panthers.
That is the worst slate I've ever heard. You got the Raiders playing a primetime game. You
Yeah,
got the Browns playing. Nobody's watching football this week. The Raiders are down.
yeah.
The Raiders are down
Because
this
the
whole
Colt
week.
the
But
Colt the Colts and the Falcons at 9:30. That's in Germany.
but guess what? We're taking the New Orleans Saints because the Panthers are going to
Plus
Panther.
money.
They beat a good team. Absolutely, they
Facts.
beat a good team on
I
the
feel
road,
that. I
and we know
feel
what they're
that.
going to do. They're going to fold.
I feel that. I
Panthers
feel that.
Falcons, same team, same team.
I feel that.
They're the same team. They carry
I
it the
feel
same
that.
way.
I feel
Yeah,
that. Over under is 40. So
over.
it's higher than the Browns and the Jets.
Yeah, I know. I like the over because
The Panthers are gonna score.
Okay.
if I think they're gonna win, we're gonna have to outscore them.
Uh Buffalo and the Dolphins.
Is that a trick question?
Minus nine and a
Buffalo
half.
everything. Buffalo everything.
I don't know. They ain't been covering the spread. I'll fuck around and take the Dolphins on the spread. Divisional game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Bills ain't been covering the spread. The Bills are 4-4 on the spread.
Where's the
The game is in Miami.
so I I don't want to be disrespectful when I say this about the player I'm about to say this against, but Tua is like genuinely, and I like him. I do. I like this little video of him singing "Faithfully" by Journey. I listen to it, every now and then. He's the epitome of a disgrace, and there's just no way around it. Like he makes throws that are unfathomable. He actually needs to be checked for gambling. Like, and
Nah,
it's
I
and like,
think I
hey,
think I really think
he's
I
in
really think
Miami.
his brain is in that bitch upside down or something.
I'm
Cause
tired of
like,
people for using that as an excuse.
Because these passes that he's throwing, they're so bad they have to be premeditated. Like the way he, like you know what I'm saying. Like he's not doing this off of like his preparation, like of like for doing right. Like he's intentionally selling at this point, and then he's pulling the whole CTE thing, like as it's like he's bad. He's bad, bro. So I'm gonna have to take the Bills everything because he can't be
the over
trusted.
under is 50.
I'll take the over.
See, that's why I feel like the Dolphins are gonna cover.
The
Cause how they going?
Dolphins
Cause you taking the over 50 and the spread is almost
better hope they put Zach Wilson in
it's
there.
10. So you
They lost to
expecting
the Browns.
so you expecting a 35 to 20?
They lost to Dylan Gabriel.
That's what you expecting though?
They got clapped by Dylan Gabriel.
What do you rate the Bills defense? Scale 1 to 10.
10 being the highest.
Yes.
5.
All right then. So
But I rate the Dolphins offense 1 because their quarterback is
-100.
they beat the
You know
Falcons.
who?
They beat the Falcons. They beat the fucking who they other win against?
Bro, Michael Penix wearing that do rag
Who
for a
they
reason. We
who
don't
they
know what's
who they other
underneath
win
them.
against?
The
Who they
Jets. They beat the
Oh, okay.
Jets.
Yeah. So they obviously better than somebody.
They're not better than anybody.
They can cover that spread.
Tua Tagovailoa is gambling. They're not covering this. Like the way he plays football, like he's cheating, bro. I'm
See,
not
I
trying to
don't
make
like how
allegations.
everybody finna be using that now, bruh. We can't be using that, bruh. Everybody not gambling, bruh. Some people just shit
Tua got
patties.
the resources. He's in Miami. Like I'm just saying, it's possible. Terry Rozier right down the road. Yeah, yeah. The way Tua been playing this year, everybody bank account need to be checked, bro.
Oh
I'm trying
my
to tell you
god.
the way. And guess where Geno Smith from? Miami. Bro, I'm not making this shit up. The way that these quarterbacks are playing,
You might be on to
it's
something.
not. We're looking at the wrong people, bro. Tua is gambling and losing. That's why he's continuing to play bad. Geno Smith gambling, losing. That's why he's continuing to play bad. These motherfuckers, look, how was this motherfucker so bad? And then Gino smiling at the end of the game in the press conference. Why? He getting two paychecks. Two again, two paychecks. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. They getting two paychecks. You know what I'm saying? They winning no matter what. They ain't covering
Oh
no
my
spread. They counting
god,
that
bro.
money.
I'm not fooling with you, gang. Jacksonville and the Texans. So probably gonna be without CJ. He got hurt.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Concussion.
All right, so Jacksonville.
Jacksonville
What's the
plus
spread?
1.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, it's 1 game.
I'm still taking Jacksonville,
It's
but that
because
line
it's
is
be- it's
moving.
because of the Texan defense. Because I think the Jaguars gonna be without
You
Brian
know
Thomas
what? All right.
Jr. and Travis Hunter
So
not
yeah,
playing.
we're gonna take the Texans plus the 1 then.
It's just swap it out. Yeah, I'll be doing that
Yeah, we're
too.
gonna take the Texans plus the one.
Uh, over under is 38.
Under. Trevor Lawrence is terrible.
Jaguars plus money.
He's not gambling. He's just ass.
Jaguar money line plus 100.
Yeah, cool.
Baltimore and the Vikings. Baltimore favorite -4.
I'm gonna take Baltimore. Like, boy, if you like, like you ever just watch something so beautiful, bro? Like, you feel like remember the first time you seen Ashanti on the TV, bro? Like, I ain't trying to have this come off a particular way, but like Lamar Jackson's just exudes greatness to me, bro. Like all that black excellence that Papoose was talking about when he was with Remy Ma, bro. I just feel like all that just went into Lamar Jackson, and like I just don't think he could be defeated. Like he only defeats himself,
This
and like
nigga
when you are
just
the,
compared Lamar Jackson to Ashanti. He do
I
he
just
do
think
be
he's the.
beat he do be beating himself. But you are a wild man.
I just think Lamar Jackson. Like when you put everything together, like he is a superstar. You can't define him. You can't describe him. Like we're talking about a man whose cup is never filled, a compulsive competitor. Like you know what I'm saying, an outlaw of
Right,
gravity. The man's the
right
best
now,
running back in the
right
league,
now
and he's the best quarterback in the league.
you're overfilling his cup right now.
No, I'm definitely not overfilling his
I
cup.
need you to tone it. I need you to tone it down. Cause you
He's
are
greatness.
out of your body right now,
He's
bro.
the great. He's just the greatest.
So okay, so -4. My
Minus 10.
my okay.
Alt line.
Uh, Patriots and the Bucks.
I like the Bucks. Is that a prime time game? It should be.
Nah, it's 1 o'clock.
That's crazy. That's nasty. Yeah, no, I like the Bucks though.
You like the
I would love to see that
Bucks?
game. Absolutely, because
Wh-
Baker Mayfield.
What?
Excuse you.
I
Excuse
love
you.
Baker. I love Baker. If you seen some of my other video, I love Baker. But
Yeah.
I love us more though. What the fuck is you talking about? You forgot who you just
That
like. This is my team.
that don't got nothing. Yeah,
We're
no, yeah,
not the.
I got you.
I don't have a sorry team this year. You know what I'm saying? So I can brag a little different this year. You dig what I'm saying?
Now we're taking shots at the Raiders.
Yeah, you feel me? I don't have I didn't throw him in there. I was going to, but I didn't. I was trying to be humble about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to put you out there. But see, this the thing. Don't do us. You know what I'm saying? Like they're hurt right now. Feel me? We're on a momentum climb.
Yeah, but they
We're
have Baker.
climbing. We're
They
climbing.
Mayfield, and as long as
They have Baker Mayfield, but we have a better defense. And they're hurt, like I said.
but
So
as long as they
I'm giving us the upswing, especially at 2.5. I'm taking us plus money. I don't give a fuck.
the reason you're think about everything you said and they're still plus money, it's because they have
We plus money.
him.
We plus
Like
money.
you just said, they're the favorites off the strength of he is playing.
Not they're a game behind us because they're coming off a bye week, which is fine. That's fine.
But they still
We got the same shit. So let's not do that. And it's only two. It is only 2.5. It's not 4. The Baltimore is fucking what? 3 and what?
talk about Lamar Jackson.
All right then, exactly. So, nigga, and that's only 4, gang. Our shit
Yeah,
two and a
that's all.
half. Our shit 2.5. Talk to me nice.
I like the Buccaneers, but I do think it's gonna be a good game. I still think you guys are elite.
So you wouldn't take us plus money?
No, because you don't have Baker Mayfield.
I ain't gonna lie, that's disrespectful.
How is it disrespectful? Now
Because you
you
just
being
put Drake May.
biased.
You didn't even fathom Baker Mayfield in your MVP race. We already did that.
Yeah, but this is a
You
comeback
know who
game
you
off a
put in there
bye
though?
week.
But do you know who you put
Cool.
in there though?
Cool.
Drake May.
Because oh yeah, well, because we were saying it
All
right
right,
now.
all
I
right.
think
So
Baker
we
Mayfield
have
be
a
top five at the
guess
end.
who has a Drake May though? He played for the Patriots. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
that don't got nothing to do
so
with
the
Baker Mayfield's better than him.
do. Yeah, do.
Baker's
Yeah, do.
better than him.
Yeah, do. Okay, okay, and you put him in the MVP race. So I don't clearly There's a
I'm gonna take the
disconnect.
better quarterback. Like I wouldn't take Lamar's not in the MVP race. I would take Lamar over Drake May 10 out of 10. I would
Okay,
take Joe Burrow over Drake May 10 out of
okay.
10 if he was
But
healthy.
the current person
And
that's
Jalen Hurts.
playing good enough to be in the conversation for MVP doesn't get a nod on plus money? Cuddy, that's disrespectful.
Not when the quarterback they're playing against is Baker Reagan Mayfield.
I don't give a fuck what his middle name is.
You
This
should because you better ask somebody. You better ask
Drake,
somebody about him. Because
Drake,
when you
Drake,
talk about him,
Drake middle name is probably some nigga shit. You understand
it's
me?
ass, bro. I think it's Charles,
Man,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm
man,
looking at John up. I think it's Charles, bro.
man, look here, man.
And Drake made my guy too, but it ain't Reagan.
Okay, all
Drake
right.
might be his middle name.
The over,
You
the
know the
over,
boy's name Drake would be the middle name.
the over under is 48 and a half.
I like the under. This boy Drake Lee May.
That is
Yeah,
uh the
Lee
Giants and
May is crazy.
the Giants and the Bears.
I like the Giants to pull the upset versus the Bears. The Bears are ass, and they're very
Uh,
suspect.
yeah, the spread is 3.5.
Ooh, I like the Giants to pull the upset. Definitely cover.
Yeah. Over under is 48.
I'll take the under.
The Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Jacoby. I mean, oh, the game's in Seattle. I'll take Seattle.
6.5.
Yeah, I'll take Seattle to cover.
45 and a half over under.
Under. Under. I like that game like 30-10. What? Like dead ass though. Like 30-10. Like it's a smooth ass
Look,
number for sure.
it's cause you said that so effortlessly. Like, yeah, I like the
Yeah.
game like 30-10. Uh, the Lions and the Commanders, 9.5.
Ooh. Oh, Jaden Turk. Is this the Sunday night game?
Nah, this is prime time. This 425.
Damn. Uh, I think the Commanders cover at home because Marcus Mariota actually plays well at home. Not well enough to win, but I think he'll play well enough for to cover versus the Lions.
Cover 9.5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like with garbage time.
No Terry.
That doesn't move me.
Okay. I mean, they don't have shit.
Yeah, but like I
Nigga
just
Luke,
see like the lines.
nigga Luke McCaffrey just got hurt too. It's like, god
With how the
damn.
Lions be scoring, like the Lions score really
They
big
could,
early and then try to run the clock out the rest of the game.
but they could score that exactly. But they could that really big early could be 35.
I don't think it will be.
It could be. Cause the
I think
Commanders
it
don't
could
have no
be.
defense, and Marshawn Lattimore just got hurt.
That's true, but that doesn't move me either. Like
Okay, he exactly though. He was already ass, and then losing him now, it's like, what do
I'm
you put?
inclined to
He was
believe that it could be
starting.
an upgrade
He
playing.
was
Yeah,
he's ass, but he was starting. So I don't.
yeah, but that's the money. Like I'm sure someone else has. If someone else got an opportunity, they'd be doing all right.
The Rams and the 49ers.
I mean, I gotta go with McVay,
I don't give a
even though
fuck what nobody
Shanahan
say.
owns
The
him.
49ers don't sway me to like really think they're in
They should.
contention. No,
They should because everybody's hurt and they're still good.
no. When they get to the playoffs, that shit ain't gonna mean shit.
We'll see.
They can't beat no real playoff team. None of the real playoff teams we name, I don't think they can beat them.
We'll see. I don't necessarily agree or disagree.
Three and a half though. Rams and the 49ers
What are the Rams are plus or minus?
minus.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams. Minus 3.5.
Uh, Pittsburgh and the Chargers.
Jeez. That's gonna be a low scoring game. Uh, what's the spread? Who's the favorite?
Chargers.
I think I'll take the Chargers. Uh, is what is the spread at 2.5?
3.
I'll take the Steelers at plus 3 then. On the dot and hope for a push because I like that game to be
The
like
three,
20 to
it's crazy
17.
because they was just 3 to the Colts.
Cool.
The Steelers
The
was.
Chargers.
Nah, the
Oh, the
Steelers
Steelers.
was. Yeah, last week. They was that was
Um.
the spread. It was
Oh
like
yeah.
three and a half. They covered that,
I
so I
ju-
definitely probably would take them to cover this low key.
yeah, I just think it'll be like 30. I mean, not 30, like a 20-17 game.
Yeah, the Chargers super finicky. Oh, so
Yeah,
you
they
taking
are
the under 45,
definitely.
and then the Eagles and the Packers this Monday.
And the game's in Green Bay.
Yeah,
What's the spread?
2.5.
Oh, I'm definitely taking the Eagles. -2.5 for the Eagles.
Nah, Packers favorite. Yeah, I don't know if Saquon playing though. If that means
Don't matter to
anything.
me. No, they got Jalen Hurts.
You gotta pop it out, gang. None of these niggas are gonna take you to dinner.
No, Jalen Hurts is nice. He is. Jalen Hurts is bull. He up there with the
So
best
so
quarterbacks in the league.
so Eagles,
Absolutely,
Eagles plus money.
definitely.
But you wouldn't take us though. Like that's
You're not
really
the Eagles.
that's you're
You're
really
not the.
crazy. You're
You're not
really
the
that's
Eagles.
really crazy
You're
to
not the
me, bro.
Eagles. You're not the Eagles.
That's really crazy to me,
You shouldn't
bro.
compare yourselves with them.
That's really crazy to me, bro. Over under 44.5.
Under.
I feel like right now we're better than the Eagles.
Why? They have a way better team
They have a way better offense.
and defense.
No.
Who's great on your defense? You know who can
Oh,
be great?
oh.
Christian Gonzalez, but he doesn't fucking play.
What you mean he don't play? He been playing all year. What the
No, he
fuck?
hasn't. He missed the first 4 games.
He missed the first four. He missed like two.
Yes, he did.
Nah, he ain't missed no four
Yes, he
games.
did. I bet. I mean, I got my bet back. Betting on him every single time. He missed the first 4 games, bro. He doesn't play.
What is the Eagles defense doing that our defense isn't doing?
Nothing. I think your defense is definitely both playing at a similar level, but I think they have better players. So I would just trust their defense at the end.
Yeah, man. Fuck
They have super. They have a superstar on
no.
defense. You don't have a superstar on defense.
Fuck, bro.
Who's your superstar on defense? You don't have one.
It don't
You
matter.
have their leftovers.
It don't mean
Literally, you have their leftovers. You have Milton Williams, and he's playing great, but he was their number two. Why? Because they have Jalen Carter.
it don't matter. That don't matter.
Quinn is better than
Guess
Chris
what? Guess
Gonzalez.
what? Guess what? He's being utilized. He's being utilized and he's being utilized well. We can't
No,
help
Harold
that. We
Landry
can't
was a
help that.
pickup. I'll give you that.
We can't help that Jalen Carter is a fairly elite player. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Okay, cool.
They're better. That's all I'm saying. They're better than you.
He's better, not them.
They're your best players. And one better. At the spots of your best players, except for Harold Landry. Oh, they just got Jalen Phillips, so I'm not too sure.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're such a hater, bro.
I'm not hating. It's the truth. Your best players on defense are
You
defensive
put
tackle and corner.
Drake May in the fucking game.
You're so mad. It's crazy. You're like, why are
Cause
you
I
so
can't
mad?
I can't believe you, Cuddy. I can't believe you hating
And
on
what
us
are you
like
gonna do when
that,
Tampa
bro.
Bay wins?
I can't believe you hating on us like
What are you
that.
gonna do when Tampa Bay wins?
What am I gonna do? Nothing, cause they're not
Yes.
winning.
Okay. And if they do,
What you want?
because
Push
it's
ups?
possible.
No.
I'm just saying it's possible.
I mean, it is possible. A lot of shit is possible.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're the better team right now.
We'll see. It's gonna be tough in Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
I can't believe you, bro. And we have a way better defense than them. It's just like I can't believe you, bro. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We gon' you said you wasn't gonna come in here and be biased.
I
You
wasn't being
said
biased.
you said that, bro.
I
That,
wasn't being biased.
yeah, okay. That was,
I was not. We have the clips. We have the
We
clips.
have the
So
clips, but I have the knowledge on what you're biased about. That's what
we
that's
have the
what that's what the
clips.
clips
That's
would
all,
not.
man.
That's what the
The
clips
films
would
don't
not
lie.
show.
The films don't lie. People can interpret it however they want to interpret it, and the clips don't lie. That's all I know. Film don't lie.
Oh my God. You know what? Cheers. W episode. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta
Facts.
work in the morning.
What time?
8.
8 a.m. Oh yeah, you got time.
This nigga. But yeah, man, we're gonna close this out for this to get too long. I'm probably gonna have to split this up into two parts. I edit it, but it's good though. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. It's gonna depend. Love everybody who pulled up. I ain't gonna lie, my phone been tripping, so because I've been trying to do everything on it at once. As my computer, if I don't have a second John, because I tried to put my HDMI to my second monitor and shit to try to like, but that shit wasn't really acting right. Shit was acting wonky earlier, so I'm like, fuck it. I just unplugged and I just left it unplugged. So, but it's all good though, man. I appreciate you for sliding through. I'm about to close this out, but I want you to stay real quick though. But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for sliding through. Appreciate everybody else for sliding through, man. You feel me? Till next time, gang. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though. So I'm gonna close out that recording. But yeah, though, bruh. I really appreciate you for coming through. You how you feel though? How you feel though? Was you fucking with it? W
Definitely.
W experience, W stream.
I definitely would say it was W experience.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Be chilling, bro.
And I definitely had a good time.
Uh, so
And I, most importantly, would definitely do it again. I'm just excited to see like what you post on TikTok.
yeah, bruh. Cause I told you, bro, you a clip waiting to happen.
We'll see. I don't think I said anything clip worthy.
I bet you don't. But watch how them comments look. I ain't gonna lie, I've started to low key figure out the recipe to getting engagement low key. And you, my friend, yeah. Oh, I should have got you to do some promo, bruh. So, you know what I'm saying? You put your shit out and shit.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you mean for
like
coaching?
just for anything, bro. Whatever you want to
Oh
promo.
yes, I'm thinking you meant for like TikTok. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, oh, that's all right.
Yeah, yeah, whatever you want to promo for real.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, I'm about to get
Yeah.
up off. Goddamn, I'm about to,
Oh yeah, I'm about to knock out.
yeah, I'm about to crash and shit. But I appreciate you though, for real though, gang.
Definitely. Let me know ASAP when they're what do you call it? When I can watch them because I'm definitely excited to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I'm probably
All
gonna
right,
have
I
to split it
appreciate
up
you.
because we've been on this bitch for a little second.
Definitely.
Been on this bitch
Definitely.
for a little second. But yeah, though, I'm gonna probably hit you tomorrow and shit.
All right, work perfect.
All right, gang.
All right, work.
Chat, bro. W fucking stream, bro. W fucking stream, bro. W fucking stream. You know what I'm saying? We held it down. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but you feel me? I hope everybody enjoy, man. I know a lot of people not gonna watch this back super long, so I'm gonna try to shorten it as much as I can, post it, whatever. But yeah, man, love y'all. We gon'